Like shit, sometimes motherfuckers don't do it. Y'all know what's happening. Bossmack, baby. Bossmack, baby. Bossmack, baby.
Welcome everybody.
Bossmack, baby. Bossmack, baby. Bossmack, baby. Bossmack, baby. Bossmack, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, live from Compton, Compton, California. Put your hands together for the Bossmack top sword. Whoa. A lot of love. Thank you.
The Mac God is in his holy temple, nigga. Shining light on all y'all motherfuckers. Kissing babies and shaking hands, man. Doing what the fuck I got to do out here to make it crack open, and you are now experiencing the world famous Bossmack live. Man, today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be in here. I brought some special guests with me. Jason Mass and Niceguyxvinny and the Black Ryan Gosling is in this motherfucker tonight. What's up with y'all niggas?
What's good, man?
Hey man, I appreciate y'all motherfuckers coming out, vibing with the Bossmack topsoil. It's always special when we got some guests in here fucking with me. You know how we get down. We always come with a bomb agenda for you. Niggas in the news, reader listener emails, some good game, and of course our show sponsors. So let me get up into this shit right here, man. I wanna make sure I emphasize some shit. We got like a high-powered musical motherfucker in here with us, man. The Niceguyxvinny, and you know this music that we listening to, I took specifically from Soulection Radio, because I fuck with Soulection Radio. But see, I go in there and I pick out the shit that I like, the little beats that I fuck with. You know, I don't get it all. You feel me? And I done heard your name so much up in there, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like, you know, a beautiful thing to have you up in here, man. You know, I'm hot sweating like a motherfucker. Jason Mask up in this motherfucker. Representing young Long Beach, spitting fire out here. And another beat maker in here. And a nigga that I heard spitting some shit, because I didn't know he spit some shit at first, the Black Ryan Gosling. Do I got it right?
Yeah, it's Black Ryan Gosling, a.k.a. Dez Yusuf, though. Black Ryan Gosling, like an a.k.a.
Wait, what?
Dez Yusuf.
I can't hear you, man.
Dez Yusuf. Y-U-S-U-F. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. Alright. Let me do these motherfucking show sponsors right quick, man. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. Let me do these show sponsors. You know, we brought to you by our number one new sponsor is Trojan. Ultra sensitive bearskin condoms, man. Y'all need to fuck with them because they just like, it's almost like raw. It's almost like raw. And you know you want to be real close to raw. Yeah. like I said, man, y'all want to cut back on that raw shit, man. A lot of y'all niggas, man, just get out there throwing the dice nightly, man, like it's the thing to do, man. All you gotta do is throw the craps one time, man. One time. All the shit that they talk about is real. I'm just trying to told you, man. Trojan, bearskin, ultra sensitive, man. Fuck with what the Bossmack talking about, man. I fuck with y'all. I'm trying to help, man.
Hey.
You feel me? Our second sponsor, G Machine, downtown Long Beach, 255 East 4th Street, downtown Long Beach. Go through there, fuck with Sam. Like I told y'all, Sam is like the world's greatest hustler, man. He ain't gonna let you leave up out that motherfucker without trying to get you to buy something real fast. He gonna give you a deal. Fuck with Sam. Our other sponsor is LB Supply, code 2600 East Anaheim. Go through there, holla at Big Bruce. That's like on the east side of Long Beach. Holla at Big Bruce, Young Jason. They gonna take good care of you, man. Get you some Bossmack streetwear, man. I'm just trying to show y'all niggas some love, man. It's hard out here, man. You feel me? But anyway, like I said, we got Jason Mass. What's up with you, Jason Mass, man? Holla. What's up with you, man? How you feeling tonight, man?
Shit, man. I'm high as a bat.
Yeah, you look high as fuck too, man.
Yeah.
You look high. I feel you,
It's
man.
a daily occurrence, man.
I feel, Vinny, you high with him, or you don't get high?
I don't get high.
See, I knew
no
that.
drugs or alcohol.
I knew
so
that.
Keep the signal clear.
I knew
every day.
that.
That's how I go.
I knew you didn't smoke weed. I knew that, man. What about you, bro? You high?
No, I'm not.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I feel you. I feel you. All right. I want y'all to join me in niggas in the motherfucking news. Niggas in the motherfucking news, and you know, we got a few niggas in the news right here, man. But you know what, man? It's some. I want to talk about some sucker shit. Now, maybe y'all heard about this, maybe y'all didn't. Derrick Rose, y'all know about Derrick Rose?
Nah, I haven't been
You heard
keeping up
about
on
it?
shit, man.
He getting sued for like $21 million by a bitch
Ooh.
because he say he ran an unauthorized train on her. Him and his people. They ran an unauthorized train and she hot. She mad about it. But here's the cold part. He did the Kobe. He did a Kobe.
Okay.
And he snitched on another man. He said, well, you know, Nick Young hit too. You feel me?
Oh shit.
Now I know that's, you know, me personal, you know, I'm a elderly motherfucker out here, man. You know. Oh man, motherfucker calling me. What the fuck? Oh man, I don't talk to her right now.
Still calling.
I don't talk to her right now. I'm a little bit elderly out here, man, and I ain't up for the trains and shit, man. I know some of the youngsters, y'all get down. I mean,
I don't know.
no,
I don't know about that.
Nah, niggas is real. We real individual with it. You feel me? Like, we kind of selfish when it comes to shit like that.
you
Like,
feel me? That's how I feel though. You feel me? Like, you know, so I'm
we'll
like,
share a lot. Like, I'll share my last dollar with the homies, but you feel me? I probably won't let you hit my bitch though. Just
you know,
straight
man,
up. Like, I brought that for me. You feel me?
I
I
always.
probably won't let you eat off the same. Like if I buy the burrito and you try to bite it, I won't let you bite it. So that's
Yeah.
I won't let
that's
you
the
bite
one
it.
thing. I'll let you like get a waterfall of my water, but I won't let you bite my food. That's different.
Me neither, man. That's how I feel. I'm
Right.
just, you know, I'm just observing what's going on, man. Derrick Rose is a suspect guy to me anyway, in a lot of ways. But
I feel like we've been, but the nigga dragged Swaggy P down with him.
I mean,
Like,
Swaggy P already fucked up, but he just made it
Right.
worse because that's even insinuating he might have been fucking while he was with the other.
With the other- it don't
even
matter.
making it worse.
Yeah.
Even though she already done with him, but you know.
French Montana now.
Yeah, right.
telling is telling, man. It's just depressing, man.
I mean, look, that shit like that like don't go down alone shit. That's whack. You feel me? Like, why? Didn't nobody ask no questions about Swaggy though?
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody asked no questions about him. Like, why you gotta like?
He not even.
You gotta
here.
try to validate yourself with the fact that another nigga did the shit too. Like, nigga, that don't make it. Like, that don't mean shit realistically.
And how do a bitch arrive at $21 million for running the train?
That's a bar. She must got something real specific she want.
You just sit down and be like, it's $21 million for the, you know what I mean? Some shit she did for free. Like, you feel me? To arrive at
free.
Probably happened before.
Cause the whole the part that like that's the most mind blowing about it to me is the fact that she was gonna let the nigga hit. She was gonna let whoever hit, but she just wasn't down to let them all hit at once. Like the moment that the other nigga just like tagged in, it was like, nah, it's a rap. You should have asked for permission first. She probably would have let him hit though.
I think it probably was like that Tupac shit. I know y'all might not. Are y'all familiar with how that?
Yeah, niggas know. Niggas know.
The bitch fucked everybody. And then after he went to sleep and went in the room and said, bitch, then it was niggas raped me. But you know what I'm saying?
It's a bold move though, because man, like as of lately, there's been some bitches that's been taking losses on that calling rape shit. You feel me? It's like niggas know, like this shit been going on for 30 years now. Calling rape. Oh, I was in the hotel room with 8 niggas calling rape. Like, come on, who was up there with 8 niggas in the first place?
It's a cold game,
It's
man.
a cold game. Like some of them been taking losses though, so 21 million is a stretch. But like, yeah, that is a random ass number to just arrive at though. Like, I figure she got something real specific. Maybe she want to buy like a boat. Shit,
a boat and a house and get a business started and
something, yeah, you know, something to just kickstart her whole new life. You feel me? She like that was the last train she ever had to get running on her.
Okay, now on some real shit, I know the Chris Brown shit is old, but I just, it's so profound. I just want to just get your feeling on just. Do you think he really aimed a gun at the bitch, or it's all fantasy?
I think 2 possible things happened.
Right.
He probably didn't do it, or he did it, but he was just flexing. You know what I'm saying? Like
on some
if
shit.
I was you to get out of my house,
he seemed like the type of nigga who flex a lot.
Right, but it had no, it was just
but
all
they
in fun.
They already had evidence. I mean, I didn't look too much into the story because I don't really care, but I seen a little bit about it, and they said that she had like text messages saying that she was going to set him up.
Yeah,
or that
she did.
She was part of some other heist or something. From what they said.
I mean, shit, bro.
I'm saying that's like all that stuff's complicated subjects. It's like I don't really know anything about it.
I feel you, man. I was just in the dimension of like how you could just motherfucker could just say some shit and then you get charged.
Right.
And it's
$250,000.
But they saying the nigga like barricaded himself in his house, but it's like that's the nigga right to stay in his house. Like if you ain't got no warrant, I ain't gotta let you in, and I for sure ain't gotta come out if I don't feel like coming out anyways. Like But I mean that's some wild shit. You feel me? Like I don't know what's the status of like, whether he like got the felony shit going on and he can't have weapons or whatever. But I was just under the impression that hey, it's this nigga house. Like the nigga got right to protect this house anyway. So the nigga do got a gun. I mean like they ain't got no reason to fucking surround a nigga house with helicopters and shit like over a gun. Like it's not like he keeping niggas hostage or nothing. Like I just felt like it was real extra out the way they was making it seem anyways. Like telling the nigga he barricaded himself in his house, but like it's a big ass house. Like this nigga don't gotta ever leave. Like
I'm tripping off how it's witnesses and shit in there, man. I'm really just tripping off the $250,000 bail and shit. Like a bitch could just say, hey, yo, he waved the gun at me. Other people in here,
right?
And it's like that shit crazy to me, man.
I don't think he did it though. If he did it, I don't think it was as bad as they said. It's Chris Brown. He made. I don't know your name. Excuse me, miss.
Right.
It's like.
I feel you. All right.
But maybe he did do it because he got tired of people thinking he was like light skinned or something. It's true. He's like, yo, like.
I mean,
He's trying to, he's trying to be extra.
Like trying to be tough.
It seemed like he like
Yeah,
really
like,
like
he
kind of
wanna
just
prove,
took on
you know?
like a hood nigga persona once he got out of jail that last time. Like, the amount of red he wore was like a lot, and then it was like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. But I mean, I don't be, that's not even my area of like attention that I be focusing on. So.
I feel you, man. It's I just been puzzled by that. Like I said, it seemed excessive that somebody word, with witnesses, and then it's that bad for you.
I think that's the scariest part about being a celebrity, because you can have a clean track record, but as soon as someone says something about you, it's like
right. You got to defend yourself, or you got to let that shit be. But I don't know. It kind of just depends on the public eye and how much they willing to crucify.
Especially he already has
him,
a bad rep.
Right. So it's like they gonna crucify him every time some wild shit happen. Like they gonna get that nigga the blues.
If she was trying to sabotage him, she knew. She's like, yeah, as soon as I say this, they're gonna be on my side, because Chris Brown already beat up Rihanna. So.
Well, hold on, let me pause this right quick.
What's the other song?
He had that one song that Take You Down. That was popping.
Besides Take You Down, like one of the newer ones.
Oh, some new shit. I don't know.
Like some Michael Jackson. It's like the bass line.
I have no clue, bro. That shit.
Y'all talking about Chris?
Yeah. I don't know. He was asking about some shit. The nigga have like a billion songs, so I don't know.
Bruno Mars, Michael Jackson shit.
He the nigga right now, man.
Nigga been the
nigga. He's the nigga. I witnessed it with my own eye. Seen him walk in. Matter of fact, we could
dance.
Huh?
He could dance, so I don't believe that he was pull a gun. I don't know. He was like,
hey, I don't even. I seen him perform once.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At one of them one of them things at the farm, Christmas something.
Like the Cali Christmas.
Christmas, yeah.
I feel you.
And,
I've never been to one of them before.
Yeah, the females just go on one on site. Like when they see him, it's just.
It makes sense.
I mean, but the talent is.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They're always gonna try to sabotage people like that. Like Michael Jackson, anybody who's seen that.
That nigga been reigning supreme since like 2003.
You talking about Chris?
Yeah.
He had a good run.
That nigga been around for a cool minute.
He had a good run.
It was maybe like 2005 or some shit. But either way, that's a long time. That's over 10 years in the game, and the nigga still like relevant.
Okay, let this other nigga in the news. Now, y'all may or may not have heard of this shit, but I just gotta tap into this.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all heard about the Drake got for like about $3 million in jury.
They caught the dude.
All right. You know how they caught the dude?
I don't know how they caught him, but
okay. He was walking around Arizona State on Dusty, and he just had it in his pocket.
So he saw Drake's DJ.
Oh no, he had a briefcase or something with something like
it was the stuff that belonged to Drake's DJ.
Yeah, $3 million in jury. So the level, because I thought whoever did it was like clever, like it was some clever shit, and was like, I'm immediately gonna turn this into
gonna flip that.
It's gonna immediately turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna. Go
right to the east side and pass it to the Asians.
You could go to the Slauson swap meet with that and cash out. You understand me?
He was in Arizona.
But he was just walking around Arizona State.
Was probably the man too.
So the essence of what I'm getting at is the level of ignorance and stupidity, disappointment. I was disappointed.
Like he actually got onto the tour bus and got the stuff.
I can't even believe.
Like how do you? Like Drake walks around with like a presidential security
entourage.
Yeah.
Giant ass, half bear, half bulldog looking niggas. You feel me? A gang of them.
One time I saw Drake
like
on Fairfax, and we saw a bunch of people walk out the store with Timbs and OVO shirts.
A wave of
giant niggas.
Like 5 of them.
Giant.
Just big ones. And then more people came out, and then we see Casey Veggies comes out, and then Mosiah went and said what's up to him, and then Drake walks out, and then he has like this big ass neck, and
Big ass neck.
That was big ass
They got
neck.
like a big neck. Like in my opinion, I feel like he got like a fat neck.
Bro, shut up.
Twin look weird when you look at a nigga. You look at him and you just go, man, your neck is the size of his head or some
I
shit.
feel like he lost weight. Probably now. But
On some
at
weird.
the time, that was when he was a little more husky. And he just had like a huge entourage of Drake, other people that look like Drake. So I don't know how he got. What I'm saying is I don't know how he gets jacked.
You know, it's probably a lot of.
I feel like they should have had like 5 dudes on the tour bus looking like Drake. Anyways,
It's probably a lot of motherfuckers who want to do something to Drake. You feel me? You gotta be careful out there. You can't, especially in LA, a nigga can't just be walking around and free. Like, we can't just see you with one dude. We got, you know.
Yeah.
But damn.
I feel like just off principle too, just like
he's only like that when he's like in like
Might as
city,
well.
He's like when he's like in Calabasas and Malibu and shit. I don't think he has like a big.
He don't have it. But they gotta be close by for when he get ready to move. I mean,
maybe, I don't know. But from stories I've heard that he's like usually rows like not too deep.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I mean. He's like in places where he can go to like a liquor store and probably not have people.
Ain't nobody gonna be tripping.
It's like some old white dude who's like, this guy looks familiar, but I'm not gonna say something.
It's wild. $3 million in jewelry is a lot of jewelry for like nobody to be attended to.
Yeah, plus his DJ. His DJ is Feature the Great, and why does he have $3 million of jewelry? That's crazy.
I thought it was like an inside job. We just you know, like do a lick on yourself and do the insurance money, and then you know have your man get it off on the street, and then we, you know.
I don't see this. I don't really be keeping up with shit, man. Cause like I had seen that, you know, like 3 million. At first I seen it was like 2 million, and then it was like changed. Like nah, it's 3 million.
Yeah.
But then like that was the last time I seen of it. So this was a few days ago. So I didn't hear nothing about a nigga getting caught. In the way in which he got caught, I ain't hear nothing about that shit. I kind of feel weird, like I don't got no commentary about the shit.
Nah, the only reason I be knowing about this shit is because I fuck with academics.
Yeah,
okay,
and that motherfucker be like, you know, all I got to do is go on YouTube and that shit is like right there. He responding to some shit, but I only, you know, he put up a lot of shit, but that's just. To me, that's just such a profound, ignorant thing to fuck off I mean,
someone's custom shit.
But still, man, like you get out. I mean, I know that out there they have to have places to get flip jewelry, like,
right.
I mean, you know, but it's just.
So they caught him just off like the jewelry being recognized.
He didn't have it on him. He was just dirty walking around the campus. Like they was like, what the fuck you doing here?
With a
Put you to
briefcase
stop.
and
Like,
shit.
Let's check you. What the fuck? Oh, you got the.
That's wild.
Yeah, like.
I mean, I would have took. I don't know. It's a million different ways. The nigga would go about some shit like
it's
that.
It's some depressive shit. Like
right.
I just thought I'd address that. Just
that's a lick. That's a come up and.
That's a life. I was thinking about
life changing.
That's a life changing lick right there. That's rare. Like you don't even
Whole
get that. You don't even have to do shit after that lick. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Smart. Keep it open.
He could have at least got 100,000 for that at the swap meet. You feel me?
And that's at the swap meet. Like the nigga could have waited a few hours, and the nigga would have went and got more bread. Like you could have waited a couple days and just like let me get a couple days. I'll get you whatever you want.
Bring in a piece of it. Like this is what I got. I got more. That's why I had to address it. I usually don't salute criminal shit like that, but I had to just. It was sad.
Yeah, he blew that. Yeah, he had a real shot at life. He had a real shot at life, and he blew it.
It was real sad as shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, now I know it's a couple other niggas in the news, but I'm gonna go ahead and skip past them.
Wait, who are they though? Just like
okay. Let me just tap into this. Your thoughts on Bobby Shmurda getting his 7 years? You know about that?
Nah.
He got 7 years.
Tell you, I don't be into
him and his man.
Bro.
They took 7.
So Rowdy Robbie or
him and Rowdy Rebel.
Rowdy Rebel.
They got 7.
Yeah, 7.
And I thought that was love for like conspiracy to commit murder and some other shit, and caught with straps multiple times and being a.
I think they were my
So they getting like,
Huh?
Yeah, like 40 something counts against them.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot.
so they gonna waive like they time served. Them niggas are
Yeah,
doing
they
a couple of years, and they gonna be out soon.
They might
So
get
that's
out.
what's up. They might be out soon.
Yeah, like 2 years, I think.
Real shit. I mean, I don't really know what the current state of they judicial system is in New York or wherever they
You
from.
get caught with a gun out there, they do you, man.
Oh, okay.
They try to do you in.
So
man.
7 years for that? Well, I mean, shit, that ain't really much you can complain about.
Yeah.
You feel me? I mean, record deal probably gone. All the bread you probably thought you was about to get gone. Bitches gone. You feel me? But you still gonna be able to get out with enough time to restart yourself. You feel me? You can recreate your whole life. So
You can be Troy Ave.
right, you could be Troy Ave, and that's a heavy price to pay.
You could beat Troy out.
You could be Troy, because I know about that. I know about that situation. And
Now,
that's
what
ugly.
you think? Okay, now, what's your thoughts on that? Being
That's
Man, look, me being who I am and just knowing the niggas I know and just being around long enough to just kind of like see some shit just go real wrong and be tragic for you. Man, to not only have missed the nigga you was busting at, but to not only hit your homie and kill him.
So that's what happened?
That's pretty much the way I heard what I was seeing and shit.
Wait a minute, because
Only one nigga died, and it
Okay.
was his homie, and it was the nigga he was aiming for a whole another nigga, and full of shit. It was a gang of his homies in the room or whatever, and he ended up hitting one of his best homies.
Okay, so I thought that he encountered. Okay, I thought he encountered Taxstone and his people.
Taxstone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, cause Taxstone been talking a lot of shit about him.
Taxstone goes in on it.
And then Taxstone's man pulled his thing, and
yeah, and it's like it's for sure somebody else that was busting, but
Yeah.
he was the one that got caught on camera doing it though.
right, but
He
I
on
didn't
camera.
think he killed this. I thought Taxstone's guy killed his man, but we
Shit.
got him.
Yeah, I can't speak too much on. I don't know all the information, but all I know is that shit was stupid.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
shit
I
was
mean, like,
stupid.
yeah.
But I heard with that, like, you feel me? The nigga, he's shooting in the direction of whatever was going on, and he ended up hitting his homie.
So
that
he
was just,
killed his man.
That's what I heard.
So how
That's
he
what I
even
seen.
bail out? How he even get
I don't
out?
even know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what
'Cause
the
if
fuck
he
was going
killed-
on.
if he killed your man.
Maybe he didn't kill. Maybe
If he didn't kill a nigga, then I know it's just like he was the only like the nigga that was on camera like shooting.
'Cause I'm
so like
thinking-
right out the gate they was saying like, damn, the nigga he was the one that was shooting. He shot himself. You can't trust the nigga who gonna shoot himself. Nigga gonna be like, damn, he shot himself and he shot his homie. Like,
And we'll let you bail out.
right? You feel me?
You could bail out after that.
You know what? Maybe they felt
You
bad
shot
for
your
the
man,
nigga.
like, and you could bail out.
You shot yourself too. They probably got like a light heart for the shit. Like,
I don't think he shot the other person.
hey, you know,
because
look, if he did it,
murder
look.
charge for shooting himself.
Okay, maybe that's what
Yeah, that's the attempted murder charge for shooting himself.
But no, I thought he shot himself in the leg, and I
It's
thought
attempted
that
murder for just shooting.
yeah, it's attempted murder to just busting
niggas.
niggas' direction, like
It was people, so that's attempted murder.
Right.
Every time you pull the trigger.
right.
So I thought they was doing a shootout, and then his man got hit by they people. Hit
You know
his
what?
man,
Look.
and then maybe he shot himself. And
Even then, it's like damn, like even then, that's tragic. You feel me? Like you the only nigga who
but
actually
he out on the street though. He get to
He is.
fight it on the street.
he is
I mean, he might, you know.
Reputation ruined.
right. You know what, man?
His you think so?
His reputation.
He did he did and said a lot of wild shit, but. I mean, yeah, I think that
You
it's a
think
rap
it's-
for him.
it's a rap
I
for
think.
him.
I mean, he an independent artist though. From what I knew, from what I knew, he was like doing this shit mostly independent. So it's like,
It's
I mean,
a
he
rap
could
for
probably
him.
like if he got a gang of bread, like a gang of music just stacked up, like,
feel like the
and just
main-
keep dropping and pull a Gucci Mane
main
and just
problem
drop
was
a
that-
gang of albums
Oh, you talking about Wiley in the pen?
while he gone.
While he gone. Okay, I feel you.
I think he for sure gonna go. I think for
Well,
sure.
yeah,
he
you
gonna
gotta
down.
go because you bust.
Yeah, 'cause
you
you
bust the
bust.
I
gun.
feel like
in
of
there.
all the places he could have shot though, like why are you gonna shoot at a T.I. concert?
That's what
Well,
happened at a T.I. concert.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like, yo, let's go bust on
But
them
you-
at
let's
the
go
T.I.
bust
concert.
on this nigga at the
I don't think. You know what I think it is? I don't think niggas was planning on that shit.
It was
I
like
feel-
this is the one
I
time
feel-
to catch him sleeping.
I feel like they just walked in there and it's like, that's a nigga I hate right
Right,
there.
that's- yeah, fuck
All
that
of a
nigga,
sudden there's
so.
a nigga I hate and
You gotta prove yourself.
And he been talking, and my man's is you with your people. You got some ignorant homies with you.
I still think that if you're an artist, at the end of the day, if you got beef and you're trying to really do some shit, you should be a little smoother about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're a man of great. I can tell you have common sense and focus.
True. I feel like.
He said
You got
You know what?
You don't seem
I'm gonna opt out. I'm gonna opt out.
You don't seem unhinged, man. Like you don't strike me as somebody.
Shit.
You say some words to him. It's this. Anything can happen. Like the gun come out and niggas.
I mean.
I'm not calling you a coward either. I'm not saying nothing negative. I'm just saying it's certain individuals out here that's unhinged. Like,
right. That's gonna think about that shit first.
Word, like immediately, soon as I see a dude, me and him got beef. I don't even think about the cameras or nothing.
Right.
It's just, yes.
I mean, in a way,
Because you're from Compton though, so that's
in a way,
Compton, and that's pretty much the way I look at people from Compton. All my homies from Compton all suffer from the same mental illness, nigga. Tripping, nigga, on whoever.
There was a point in time, and sometimes
you live like that.
Not like that. I'm just like I feel like in certain situations I would react a certain way that now I wouldn't act.
Right.
But it just depends on who it is too.
It's more so just like.
I just feel like I'm not gonna go.
Everybody, all the homies is
at the end of the day.
stupid. Like all the homies, is stupid. So you feel me? You done all been a part of some bullshit just off of being close, just off proximity to some shit. Like you done been involved in some shit off proximity. Like damn. All right.
For sure. But
I just think if you're gonna be doing dirt, you gotta be out here doing it a lot smoother.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you really got problems with a motherfucker, like some for real problems, like if his problems was that serious with Tax Stone, like when you see him, okay, we're gonna make sure we get him. Let's go outside.
Yeah, like,
let's really
let's go shoot in the VIP that we know that there's cameras at.
We're gonna get him when we get him. We're gonna get away.
There's just so many different ways that shit could have went. So if he had just thought about the shit, like
I mean, not to diss anybody either, but
music though, like he just talking shit about his music. Like I don't really think talking shit about him on Twitter. I don't think he should take it that far in the first place.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, this is the East Coast. Straight up, like not even like as a diss. It's like they got a different mentality as far as shit like that goes.
I wouldn't know.
Yo, if you was talking shit, just like if you watched the Redman interview talking about MC Hammer. MC, he was from the Bay, right? Right. He was from the Bay, but still Redman said himself like, yo, if you talk shit about us, we're gonna pull up on you. We're gonna roll up on you. If you just talk shit, that's just like an East Coast thing.
Right. So I mean, I just feel like if you know you got them type of problems, you could just be like, okay, we gotta leave.
Right.
And let's just
I think it's different
do this later because I can't control myself right now.
This is the age of...
They don't have Cali weed?
They don't have Cali weed.
Now this is the age of social media too. It's like when you bust on somebody, it's gonna be on the internet now. It's like
somebody gonna see that shit. Tell somebody about it.
It's not like back in the day where you could get away with shit.
Hey, you know what? It's when I've noticed that like it's people that's real serious, and then there's people that's really really serious. And the really, really serious is still getting shit done and nobody know what happened. It just, dude got shot going in the house or something like that.
You got people who aren't serious who are like, you got your homies who will Instagram you doing it.
I feel you, man. In a lot of ways, I think a lot of motherfuckers want it to be on social media. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I just want to... I want to speak on this one ignorant thing, and then I want to start talking about y'all and y'all thing. You know about the Bankroll Fresh thing?
I've seen like little.
You get me up to speed on that too.
Okay. You know about
that? Put me up on game. My nigga be knowing about everything.
Okay, he was a nigga from down south. Yeah, he's popping. He was hot. As soon as I heard about him, like I had seen like a little documentary that bitch Karen Civil.
Yeah, I was just with her. That's bitch.
I fuck with her though. I gotta get her. She wants some shit.
She was at the Rihanna thing. I met her. She's chill.
I was supposed to give her some shit a long time ago. I fucked around. I gave her shit to Welvin.
Welvin on the bus.
That nigga be tripping. That nigga, I swear to God, just seeing that nigga around.
I used to live on the north side, so I used to see him all the time.
You seen his wife?
Nah.
Yeah, that nigga married.
Get the fuck out.
Hey, man.
Shout out to Welvin. He used to be at like a mall.
Man. I think I'm gonna come back to that.
I'm gonna come back to that.
I'm gonna come back to that.
So you said the Bankroll Fresh.
Okay, the Bankroll Fresh.
Is he dead? They killed him, right?
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, now Karen Civil was like nice documentary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, this nigga about to blow up, you know, and I'm listening to his shit. It sounded like some down south trap shit, you know. And then it was like, he's dead. I was like, whoa, wow. And then the dude that killed him came out on Vlad TV and was like, yeah, man, I had to kill him.
What?
Yeah,
that nigga said that shit?
I already cleared it with the police and shit. I mean, man, the nigga name No Plug. His name is No Plug. The nigga sitting up with, he got money like on the table right here. You know, he got on his jewelry and shit. And he's just like, yeah, man, you know, we was cool. We was partners. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, when he started blowing up, you know, we wasn't really that cool no more. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, this one particular bitch that chose me, you know, he was upset about it. And, you know, some words got exchanged. I was like, yo, man. And then he pushed me or something. And then, you know, he pulled out his gun and shot. And then next thing I know, some shots was fired and we left. And then,
so they got into it.
And then he was dead.
Wait, you said the nigga cleared it with the police? How you do that shit?
Yeah, so, you know, when I went home, you know what I'm saying, I just called the police station and was like, told them what happened. I came on down and I was like, yo, he pulled out his thing and, you know, and...
That's some wild shit.
It was just some fact, you know, this is a little bit it's probably happened like last month, but I was just intrigued off of a nigga. Just how a nigga would sit up on and be like, "Yeah, I killed him."
Smoked that nigga. Did the whole shit. Smoked it. Dead.
We was friends. We was homies.
I don't understand it low key, but that shit isn't like. I feel like that's like a lot of niggas was like. If you could get away with it, you like, would you do it?
Yeah.
I feel like that probably was inspiring to some niggas.
That's the point I'm getting at.
That shit was probably inspiring to somebody like.
Nigga really want to be able to do that. I really want to be able to legit say, yes, I killed that nigga.
Smoked that nigga.
Yeah.
And ain't got to worry about no repercussions of the shit.
I ain't got to go to jail. It was fair and square. He shot first and missed. I know we all convicted felons.
Right.
They shouldn't have guns, but he shot first and missed.
That's deep.
Hold on.
That nigga about to drop some shit. Some music. It's probably gonna be garbage, but
and the nigga 21 Savage co-signed it. He posted some shit on there and said, and the nigga got hate. Like all the fans just was like, "Fuck you, long live Bankroll Fresh." Like it's crazy, man. Somebody gonna try to kill
you feel me? Yeah, that shit. You know what? I feel like somebody gonna try to kill him. Just to prove a point though, just like I said, it's inspiring, and like if you get inspired in that way, you feel me? Like the only way to really top it is to beat it. Like you gotta kill that nigga now. Like somebody. Nah, look on some real shit. That's wild as fuck, but it's like yeah, I'm pretty sure it did spark like a fire in somebody. Like for some shows, a lot of niggas who love Bankroll Fresh, like just from the amount of like outpour, like you know, like that the nigga had.
Yeah,
that's some wild shit though.
Yeah, and then it's like all the OGs in the area, all the niggas, the factors in the area sanctioned it. Like it's, you know, ain't no repercussions like his people. You know what I mean? It ain't, you know. Obviously, he was on the stronger side. You feel me? so it's crazy.
I mean, shit, the cards landed in his favor, but I'm just like, I be thinking like how 50 Cent got shot up a gang of times, and then he could like literally make an album about being untouchable because the nigga that got shot up more times than it's about anybody that never got shot up and then lived. But then it's like this nigga done killed the nigga, and he can rap about that shit now, like on some whole other shit now. Like, all right.
Now I don't know if it's gonna be successful for him. We gonna see. It seems like the fans is kind of rebuking him. I think
true.
you get more. I think you get more credit if you get shot and survive.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that. I feel like the only real case that this has worked in thus far, like in their favor, was Gucci Man. It's like Gucci
niggas tried to kill you.
Yeah, niggas tried to murk him.
Right.
Gucci smoking nigga. And
Right.
It's like self-defense. Now it's like you
and
got a nigga who successfully killed the nigga.
They had came to your house in the middle of the night.
So it make you seem twice as hard. Like you fucking a bitch, you butt naked and dump a nigga off naked. And then you then you dump the nigga like body behind an elementary school that Jeezy kids go to or some shit like that. I feel like that was the reason why he went to jail, wasn't it? Like, cause he dumped the body. Cause I guess like Jeezy's, let that shit out. Like, hey, yeah, whoever bring me that nigga chain type shit. So the nigga run up in his shit, had the bitch set him up or some shit. I don't know. I just figure that's how shit typically go anyway.
Yeah.
So you with the bitch, he naked. You feel me? They wait till he get naked.
You said Jeezy wanted Gucci shit?
Yeah. That's how that whole shit went. You feel me? Wait till I guess the bitch let him know because soon as the nigga was butt naked, ran up in his shit. You feel me? Nigga got a pistol though. Bust. One nigga died. He dumped the nigga body like, oh, he already knew who sent the nigga. It was just wild, like thinking about that shit. But it's like that's a case where a nigga that actually killed the nigga and been successful in his whole musical career because of like that's the one thing that's validated, like it's verified. Like,
well, I mean,
you can make music about being a killer all day, but it's like, all right, and then you can actually verify that shit on paper, like. That nigga done murked the nigga off, like whatever you say probably real after this point. You feel me? Because niggas been listening to Gucci, you feel me?
Yeah.
Been listening to Gucci before all that shit, and it's like, nah, okay, but he was serious. Like he was really serious about that shit. Though country bunk probably sounded nigga, but he meant that shit. I remember Gucci when I was like probably like 13, 12.
Yeah.
Bumping this shit. Sound like some real country shit to me.
Yeah.
I couldn't fuck with it at first. Guwap was a whole different nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
The first So Icy shit, nigga, I was all into that shit because I had all my family from down there telling me, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. But it's like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's probably one of the cases where it's like, it could work in his favor because, Gucci, but like I said, I feel like it's probably more niggas that fuck with Bankroll Fresh than that fuck with this nigga, really.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. See, I don't even think he really tight.
Right.
And then Bankroll Fresh was like really about to blow. Like, niggas was really feelings hurt and shit. That shit crazy. Alright. Let's talk about y'all motherfuckers, man. God bless y'all coming in here. So, together, Crimewave 5150.
Right.
Is a nice guy getting.
Right.
He's technically Crimewave.
So he part of Crimewave too. He our DJ,
too.
but he produced a lot of shit for me, like for my solo shit. But as far as Crimewave, like he our DJ, but he like gon' do production for that shit. He do production for Dez too. Like basically just he like in house basically. We got one in house nigga, and then we got Dez who came in and did the whole other shit. He pretty much made all the Crimewave beats.
Right.
So it's like, it's just a lot of production going on in house. You feel me? But
okay, I feel you. So, how long you been spitting, Jason?
So like a year and some change. Now.
A year and some change. Yeah. Have you received money from rapping yet?
Yeah. I didn't touch some dollars. Not like crazy bread.
But
like
you
not
touched some paper. You ate off of rapping.
Niggas that ate off of it. Yeah, true. Niggas that ate off of it.
Okay.
Traveled off of it.
Right, and it's like, see, my whole thing was, I mean, can I like get a little bit in depth with that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, pretty much, I really didn't have no intentions on really being a rapper. Like, I just kind of needed some resources for another project I was working on, and I was just kind of like, I don't want to pay for studio time. I don't really want to like do the hurdles that most rap niggas got to deal with. So I was just kind of like, I know this shit sound weird, but like just bear with what I'm saying. It's like I basically just became a rapper just to like gain some resources in the musical world. Like I had a feeling like that, like this nigga Vinny was telling me like, yo, you should spit. Dez was telling me like, yeah, you should spit. Like that shit'd be hard. Like we did some songs and just kind of like the reaction.
Like I said, like you've been rapping for like you've been recording as Jason Mass for like a year or whatever. But he was rapping before that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but not like official.
Right, yeah. So
joke though, like he
rapped a verse over like this beat I had, and I was like, yo, you just rap. And then with the other project that he was doing, it was kind of like, how can we obtain the musical resources, but make this like a thing too?
Like make this shit profit, like.
Know, not saying rap is not something in the long run, but we wanted to go a lot more musical.
Yeah.
With it, you know.
Right.
So if he can do his rap thing and build his connections through that, and then say, okay, he made hypothetically like, I made a meal off rap, now I can invest that into what's next.
I feel you.
So, and I was just kind of just getting into the fact that like basically all the shit that I kind of did for rapping shit, I wasn't like trying to like get bread off of it. Like I really just wanted like to get like some resources. Like I wanted to like meet niggas at the shows that like got the studios. I wanted to meet niggas who was like fucking with the sound, who book shows. I wanted to meet niggas who like do art and all types of like websites. Like it was just like kind of like a barter system. Like I could give you my presence. I could give you my presence. I could give you some music. Like, and I'll make you fuck with it. And then you will say, hey man, that song was tight. Like, let me record that shit. And then next thing I know, I'm in a dope ass studio recording this shit for free. Or you feel me? Like some niggas like, yo, your designs is hard. Like let me print your shit up. And then niggas was like, oh shit. Like, next thing I know, we got a gang of shirts printed up for hella cheap or for free. Damn, we got a gang of shirts.
I think the main reason behind that too is not like, oh, like how can we leech off this shit? It's just more like we ain't really got nothing.
We don't really got shit. So it's like niggas just wanted some resources. Niggas just wanted to do some shit.
With off GP.
Oh, that's a good ass idea, man. I would never have thought of it like that.
Everything that we would do, everything that we've done, I feel like we pay it forward.
Right. And blood or sweat or tears or your bread. I just fortunately haven't really had to give up no bread to make music. Like I just kind of just was like, all right, let me get some research. Let me be a cool ass nigga.
Well, I feel like
and niggas is gonna be like, oh, you cool, let me fuck with you.
She's gonna get that back the other way.
Right. So I feel like it just go around anyways. It's like me throwing cool ass energy around to everybody that's present.
Yeah.
And niggas is gonna want you to be around anyways. Like niggas create like the world need people that's cool as fuck. So it's like when you come through and you kick it, and niggas like, damn, that's a cool nigga. Bring him back through.
Yeah.
Homies are coming like, yo, man, all my homies fucked with you. Like, the homegirls fucked with you. Like, they was like, yeah, bring him around more.
I feel like a lot of people is getting shit, not for free, but a lot of shit just off the GP that kind of don't really deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Basically, the niggas have been saying.
If we had the money, if we had the money for studio time, we would have did it.
We would have dropped that shit.
We were just like kids from the east side. It's like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, shit, man. If you could finesse it, man, that's a. I feel
like the weirdest part about it, I feel like when we look back at it, that's the way the mentality was, but at the time it wasn't. We weren't thinking about it. It just kind of just happened.
Okay, right. I feel you. All right, now I first met y'all at the Art Walk.
Yeah.
Like officially met it.
Yeah, like you know what I mean, and then I went back and looked at y'all work and was like, damn, like. Okay, I was feeling the movement. I saw a video. I didn't know you spit. I saw him come in and spit, and then I saw like you got the mosh pit vibe and shit. I was really feeling that the whole concept behind it. Then I was feeling the grown ass pizza party.
Yeah.
Now, do y'all still do those?
Yeah, and that's more so like where Dez come in, because that's like a project that Dez had originally created.
Party before the Crimewave.
Right. That shit, it's like we're about to hit the third year right now.
Okay.
October, yeah.
So how many of those do y'all have per year? Like,
I really I don't want to do it unless it's right. It was a monthly thing, and the space didn't like how many black and brown people I was bringing in there.
They felt like it was too crowded and shit, or what?
Yeah, they just didn't fuck with the energy. Like, they just didn't fuck with it, and they're like,
when was this?
This was This was a couple years ago. It was at K.
I'm talking about the first one, yeah.
Yeah, that was the first like really big one I had.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, this could be some shit. Like they were like, nope, not here.
Not here.
That's the one that Jay helped through?
Nah,
it was,
after that.
it was with Indeed.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was like we had. I don't know. We just packed the place out.
Oh, that was when that alien that performed it?
Nah, there was the shit with like the Indeed face niggas
Indeed,
and everybody else.
Oh yeah, see that's
the first time we performed as Crimewave, like not even having that name. Like
yeah,
we just
you guys
did this shit.
together,
Like,
yeah.
it was just a dope ass night. And they hit me up and complained to me a couple days later, like not fucking with it, telling me they didn't make any money when they had a packed house, talking about they didn't make any money.
So it's like you did it at a pizza spot.
No, I did it at a venue. I did it at the same venue for a while, and then we just started moving it around. And I really wanted to fuck with like the whole thing is like it's nostalgia. Nostalgia sells. That's why Pokemon Go is like crazy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like I wanted to do. When you were younger, you used to go to your
Cuban Pete's, yeah.
Say, no shade to Cuban Pete's, but I feel like, I think that it would be cool if we did something there because it's a different crowd. If you go to Cuban Pete's, you see a lot of like older cats or just kind of like the Pine Avenue type
Right,
shows.
right.
They've never, and they have rap shows with a lot of like, not that, they have some dope artists. I Sound Fair has one there and shit.
Right.
But, like, I've seen some cool stuff there, but the thing is, I feel like the people who throw those events, they're not really too hip to like, I feel like that's the problem out here in general. The people who are running like the Pine Avenue stuff, they're not too hip about what's going on until like it's thrown in their face. No one's like out there's like digging. Like no one from Cuban Pete's is like, yo, how can we find like some local stuff and do something dope here? Like, we'd have to come to them with the pitch and all this stuff, But
I think they would. I think that would be like a good look though. That's a good spot.
I never even been to Cuban Pete's before.
Cuban
I never
Pete's-
even been inside of
If you
there.
took it over with
Cuban
y'all
Pete's has two
people,
rooms,
if y'all took it over with y'all people, that shit would be lit though. I mean,
I'm also very particular about doing business because that's the thing. It's like we have an infrastructure in place. A lot of those spots, they're looking to make bread off you.
right?
Yeah,
They want the
"Well, we can
bar and
offer you
shit.
the sound and the bar.
I feel like
and
that's
all
why
that.
the house party stuff is kind of important. That's like the way that they've been doing it.
Okay, I feel you.
And I could pay all the artists more than the venue would pay them. And it's like everybody have fun, and we could go till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I feel like ideally that'd be tight. I was just talking to them about like we could do like grown out pizza party, but that's like as the brand builds up, and that's some more like collaboration type.
The
thing,
latest we ever had a party go was 6:30 in the morning, and it was a day during a time change, so it was really like 7:30. And we had that shit kept going.
When that shit happened?
That was the second anniversary. That shit went all night.
The Halloween shit?
Yeah.
Damn, you right.
Yeah, because we used to run after hours.
Fuck.
Y'all had some shit go to 6 in the morning.
Nigga, look, it was like the capacity at the spot was like 150 people. It was
I
like
think it was
2,000
like
niggas that
we were out
showed
there the whole
up.
night, yeah.
That shit was
Y'all
wild,
just,
nigga. Like,
y'all just let it be lit and nothing didn't stop.
Yeah, this is like
the shit was like it was so burnt, but at the same time it was like in a part of town
it
where
was in Chinatown.
yeah, it was in Chinatown, and it's just kind of like it's all like businesses and
The thing
shit.
with
So
that
like
spot-
everything closed down around
That's
there.
dope,
so,
man.
That's
Y'all,
why
y'all don't have that spot no more?
It was like a
Hell no.
notorious like after hour spot that I used to help out a lot.
Did you say notorious?
It was like
That shit was notorious.
That was like
nigga.
that was
When
like
you say
the-
notorious,
That was
That
like
shit was-
the-
somebody
that was
got
like the-
gunned down.
Nah,
in
no,
there?
that was like
Hell
the
no,
LA
bro.
after hours spot. Like if you're gonna after hours, that was the spot where they had like raves.
Right. If you, it's just like if you met a bitch there, like wear a condom, bro. Just,
Well, I mean,
just
man,
like
you supposed to.
no, like, but look, like go out your way for it. Like go out your way for one.
The main thing about that spot is in the perfect place to do that for the most part. It
Right,
got a little
right.
too crazy, so that's why it's not there right now. But if it was a more controlled environment,
right,
and the things I've seen that go down there as far as shows go, there's been like crazy shows. But it was in the middle of Chinatown. There's really no noise complaints over there.
Yeah.
The complaints started happening when there was like graffiti and other things like that.
Yeah.
So,
it was cool though, but
it was cool.
we coming up on the 3rd year. He's like I said, like Dez really like he pretty much handled the majority of all that. Like my role in everything was pretty much just like would show up and wrap up until like recently. Like I just kind of began to like pursue a more like hands-on role in like what we do, just more so, but like more so as a visual artist, like building on like the visual shit that we do.
Yeah.
It wasn't a being a lazy thing though, because for a minute his job was just to be cool, like because nigga, I had people that fucked with me for 10 years, but like that one nigga you got, bring that nigga back around. Look, I always loved the music, but now I fuck with it. Like, all right, they kind of
fucked up.
Yeah, but it is what it is, man. It's like shit.
That's a good look, man. It's cool to be like seen as that type of having that type of energy, man. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really like I said, like niggas still kick it in the same spot. It's like niggas been kicking it for years. Niggas got the same homies. It's like you might see one or two of them a little bit less over time and shit, but for the most part, like niggas is basically like the same regular ass niggas. But it's like I feel like it's like you got to be more responsible for just maintaining your presence and like that whole realm of like people watching what you do because like they actually respect you as a musician now. Like because I like to. I mean, I like to smoke weed like all day now. Like it's not something I've been doing like consistently throughout the last few years. Like I took a break for a while, so I just got back to smoking weed again. And it's like now that's pretty much the majority of what people gonna see from me if they look like if they in my world they pretty much gonna see me getting high like all day. But it's like
ain't nothing wrong
music
with that.
Though. Like niggas is making music too, so it's like they'd be like, oh cool, you feel me? Like we still fuck with you. Like let's make some music. Like I'll get high, bro. Yeah.
I feel you, man.
This nigga do not feel. This nigga look like what? Yeah, bro. It's just I pretty much just get high. Like I still make music. I still do the music. I take this shit very serious. But it's like for right now, like my role in making music is like let me get high. That's how. No, I'm joking though. I'm joking. I'm just trolling niggas.
You do get high a lot though nowadays.
It gets real, man. We took a trip to Oakland a couple of weeks ago. It's like, nigga, I dead ass went to sleep. He was rolling a joint. I woke up. He was rolling his joint. And I was like, have you not moved from that spot at all?
I feel like that's his way of working
high all night.
Hey man, if
that is my way of working, bro.
Facilitate the process, then the process
today
is
we
facilitated.
went to the spot and he was like, yo, I'm trying to go up there and like work on some designs and shit. We get there and he's just like, hi, eating nachos. I'm like, what? And I feel it though, because I'm the same way. I don't smoke or drink, but like sometimes I can't do anything, but that's still like I'm on my brain. I'm sitting there.
Hey man, I can't. You made that shirt you got on right there?
Nah, this I just got this shirt randomly last night. I was kicking it with some homies and somebody gave me this shit. I'll show you this shit later, bro.
He's a very heady person. Like he'll be plotting shit out in his head. I'll be like, did you get that shit done? He'll be like, nope. Get that shit done? Nope. Then on the spot,
it's done.
He'll do it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I feel like as someone who doesn't smoke or drink, I kind of get it because we'll be sitting there all day doing nothing, but when we do it, it's all we've been thinking about the whole time. So it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna finish this beat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's taking me like 2 minutes to probably do it.
Right.
Yeah.
As long as it happens.
It be like this. The thing is that like I've managed to find a way to be productive by like
procrastination.
By literally like by like doing exactly what it is I'm supposed to do. Like, real shit. The thing is that like I get a lot of shit done, like a lot.
Okay, bro.
Like I managed to do nothing but get high, and it's like the shit just manifests itself around me. Like the shit just get itself done. Like,
hey man, whatever fucking works for you, bro. Now here's what I noticed, man, when I was tripping off of y'all niggas, man. Even in a grown ass pizza party video, man, some kind of way you capturing some sinister type of shit, man. I mean, you know, to me, that's that extra dimension. And, you know, a lot of niggas be saying I'm rapping, I got a rap group, I'm putting out music or whatever. But I always look to see if motherfuckers really got some shit. And I seen that shit and I was like, okay, these niggas got some creative ass shit going right here, man. You know, then I like, you know, some of the misogynistic footage, you know, the white girl licking your stomach and shit like that, all that, bitches on the ground and shit like that. I was like, okay, I'm feeling, you know, the imagery, you know, I'm feeling all that shit, man. So, I'm saying it to say, like, you know, what's next for y'all? Album, complete visual of that, more sinister shit.
Yeah, so like the whole like sinister nature, like everything is more so like so you know, like we got it's Crimewave 5150, and then you know, like a lot of people was confused about the 5150. I was just actually explaining this shit to Dez because it just started off as kind of just being like something in there. And I had like a realization about that shit one night. Like I was dreaming about this shit. I swear to God. Okay. I was dreaming about this shit, and in the dream I was having like this conversation basically with myself, and I was saying that like the 5150 represent me being like halfway here, like I'm halfway like involved in everything, like, but I'm 51% gone. Like I'm more than halfway gone. Like I'm on the other side of everything. Like my mind be processing shit. I be hearing my own voice more so than I be hearing anybody else's voice. Like I feel like I'd be crazy for the most part anyways. Like niggas is crazy anyways. So it's like that's where that whole 5150 shit come from. So it's like I talk more so about like not tripping on niggas in the streets, but it's like I feel like any nigga in the street that come to like do me harm or some shit like that, that nigga coming as like an agent of the devil. That nigga a demon. You feel me? That nigga a demon coming to take my life from me. So I gotta protect my shit. So I basically make music about like not letting them demons kill you. That's basically all my music is about. Like my whole album, my first project called Young Hell Nigga, and that shit still like the only project that's up on our Bandcamp right now. We do got an album together as Crimewave 5150 about to drop called Menace. We dropping that shit November 13th. Yeah, like on the anniversary of me dropping my first album, basically Young Hell Nigga.
Is y'all gonna put visual, like a whole
visuals, hella visuals, zines, magazines.
Since the Young Hell Nigga came out, he's been working on shit for the album.
Right.
Because man,
been working.
When I look at your shit, man, it seemed like it should be like bigger than it is. Like, it seemed like the structure. It seemed like the structure. Everything is there. All the elements and shit. You know, I be arguing with niggas who don't see shit like me. Like, cause a lot of times I be seeing like I could see a vision like before some shit happened. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of niggas can't see.
Right. A lot of niggas don't got future vision.
So I'm like, when I see y'all, I see that like, okay, they got the infrastructure, everything is in place. Plus, these niggas know that they creating this some other shit to go with this music. Like it's like a whole package. So I seen it as a beginning movement. You feel me?
Like I said, that comes to time. I feel like the problem with a lot of the reason why you might feel like, oh, this is not as big as it is, because the people who kind of run stuff, they have their own infrastructure and their own. They want to kind of. That's why if you see like these kind of like whacker artists, because these people get to build the artist. They get to build. They get to like fabricate like an artist. But you can't fabricate something that's like already designed itself.
Right.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So like maybe that's why I feel like maybe that's why a lot of things get slept on, because a lot of people are like, oh, I run this, so I have a vision for you. But if you have your own vision and they're not willing to collaborate on it, it's like, I don't want to mess with you until your vision already blew up, you know?
Right. Like me, basically, like 90% of me working on anything, whether it be art or music or like anything in my life, is pretty much all conceptualizing. All manifesting that shit in my head. Like I said, like niggas will kick it in the studio all day. They won't see me write shit. They'll literally see me on the couch getting high for hours. And it's like, if it's like, oh, let's record some shit, or like let's finish this shit up. Like I said, it's done. It's like that. Cause it's more so like I feel like I don't really got to think too hard about about being me, you know, I don't gotta really like search too deeply within myself to imagine the way I like some shit to look.
Right.
So it's like I feel like I'm naturally like real creative with the way I envision shit, you know. It's like my mind, I got a real vivid sense of imagination. I feel like we're all like even visual. As a kid, yeah.
We're all really visual.
Right, like, real visual, cinematic people.
You can't see it, then
so.
it's like kind of pointless, you know.
Okay, but the only thing I see really lacking from y'all is like a lot of content.
Right.
Like, it's like
we don't drop a whole lot of shit.
It's like, but it seemed like you could easily drop a lot. And then like even like seeing like the grown ass pizza party, like when I saw that, and then I, you know, the way everything kind of went together, it was really tripped me out. I was like, okay, they got a little something going right here.
Yeah.
But I be having this debate with my peoples, you know, because I'm always keeping my eye on different things, because I feel like shit kind of be, I know I'm sounding crazy and shit, but I feel like shit kind of go together. I feel like clothes and artists and the different movements at the different times, it all go together. And then, you know, we debate like, can something start and just be organic and just grow and grow and grow without no help? Or do you need like...
I think there's always a level of help.
You gotta have some type of cosign along the way, like you bubbling, it's already there.
Right.
The elements is already there. The infrastructure is already there. And then one certain nigga just go, these motherfuckers is dope.
Right.
and then it's you know
over.
what I'm saying? Like,
it's over.
You know what I mean?
I feel like there's a build up to that, you know, it's all word of mouth in a way. Even though we live in an internet age, it's still like a word of mouth. It's like the same thing with Soulection. A lot of people might feel like, oh, that was like maybe one person was like, yo, this is dope, but it was a lot of, for it to get to such and such, it's going to take a lot of voices and a lot of talk to get there.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's the same thing with anybody who's trying to do something. It's going to, like when we get that cosign, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, that was that cosign that made him blow up, but it was all that talk that led it to get.
But all cosigns don't work.
Right.
You gotta be
that one. Yeah.
You gotta be like on your end. You gotta be ready, you know, for the cosign. You know, and then it just. You know
I feel like it even with a cosign, it still requires work from you. You know. But I feel like one thing about like for instance, this Crimewave shit, like this shit was real accidental. You know, like everything about it was kind of like all trial and error, and it just so happened that we just really didn't encounter too many errors. You feel me? Like everything that we did kind of just worked out to our advantage, so we just kept doing whatever the fuck we wanted. Really.
When we first started making music, Crimewave wasn't like even like the thought.
Right. It was like we didn't have a name for it.
I didn't think we'd be here talking about Crimewave. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
This shit like really just came out of the blue. So it's like, I'm saying like really looking like into all this shit is like this shit it kind of just came from out of nowhere. We kind of just really ran with whatever we felt like doing, you know. Like I wasn't like super good at like using the computer to like do like designs or anything like that, but I always could draw. So it was just kind of like I didn't try to have a clothing line before, and it actually got popping like a little bit, like just on some local shit, but it just wasn't time for that shit to work. You know, I like briefly thought about like doing music shit with my homie, just kicking it in his room, like he was rapping some shit, and every now and then I just jump in and do some shit with him, and you know, it was a thought for like a couple days, and I was over it. Like I said, just all these different things I had tried to do, like not even try, like that I just did, and like I was like relatively good at it. It just wasn't really time, and it's like now all this shit kind of just is just falling into place, like at this very point in time, you know, like. People like, yo, you photograph real good. Like, let's do some photos and shit. I take more pictures now than ever before, and I hate taking pictures. Feel me? Like, I work on shit a lot. Like, I work on a lot of artwork and shit. Like, actually, I was saying, like, that's who, like, basically the woman over here. Her name is Sarah. She helps me out with a lot of the shit that we doing. Like, she basically is coming in and helping me create like more of a brand for like the entire Crimewave shit, helping us create more of a brand, and like she designs, she do her shit.
Right.
And like I said, like it's a lot of people who's recognizing what we're doing, and they just see a way for them to like contribute because they can see potential in it, and that's all I could really ask for is like, yo, if you see something worth spending some time on, spending some energy on, come fuck with it. So everything that we've done has been like basically all word of mouth. Like my whole internet presence just kind of started to jump off, like literally since after the last time I spoke with you. He's like, damn, you got the internet shit. And literally after that shit, like it just took like a little jump up. Just like when me kind of just doing my own shit, like we got more of a cult like following around here than like that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm pretty sure that like even with a cosign it would be tight, but just like based off of the way we've been building as of lately, like it's really cool to feel that cult like presence start to build, because you see people who have an opinion about it that like they really don't have no bias towards me or towards none of the homies. Like they don't know us, they don't like us nor dislike us. So for them to come in and instantly be like, yo, this is some great shit. It's like they don't owe me nothing, you feel me? They don't owe none of the homies nothing. They don't owe us no compliments. They don't gotta be no yes man to us. So it's like just realistically just kind of just vibing off the energy of what I've been receiving back from the people. Like I put my what I feel in my music and I send that shit out there, and then it's like it's not like available online, not yet, but for the most part, like you can come to any one of our shows and we make believers out of niggas 10 times out of 10 just because niggas is like, damn, that's some different shit.
I saw niggas, I be seeing like when you be spitting, man, I be seeing niggas huddling around you. Like I see like a lot of energy around you. Like that always tell me something about a nigga, like, because everybody can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it don't really matter, like, how you spit. Like, niggas could be spitting hella good and still don't transmit the energy. Like,
I feel like I get what you're saying, because if you look at a lot of the shows nowadays, it's a lot of like the mumble rap.
Yeah.
It has that energy, that same little mosh pit energy, but the person who's rapping is not really saying shit.
Right.
It has like a combination of both.
Right.
So it's like actual rap going on, and there's still the same type of energy.
Right. I mean, like I've checked out a few of your little clips, you know what I mean, different shit on the gram and shit. Yeah. The mumble shit.
The mumble shit.
Yeah. We was talking before, and I brought up the niggas from Atlanta.
Awful Records.
Awful Records. Yeah. So do you see them as like some mumble niggas or combination?
I think they actually might not like. I mean,
it's
like, cool.
Awful Records is tight to me.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of like
because it's a lot of different shit in it.
They have different vibes.
I listen to that girl Abra a lot.
I like her.
The other one, what's her name? Like Lord Narf.
I fuck with her.
I fuck with her shit. Just like,
but she kind of like on the mumble shit a little bit.
So that's the thing is like, it's not too much shit that like that I be into. Like, I listen to oldies a lot. That's pretty much like the shit I love it.
Right.
Like I could listen to that shit all day. Like I wasn't really growing up in a household where niggas was hearing a whole bunch of rap shit. So I felt like I was late to a lot of shit that niggas was up on. As far as like the hip hop knowledge and the samples and all that shit. But I had to like kind of just jump into all this shit recently, just so that way, you feel me, I can be aware of what's happening on the scene. Like, as you can see, like it's still a gang of shit I don't be knowing. I don't really be up on a lot of.
Okay, one of the niggas in the Awful Records, the white dude, Slug Christ.
Yeah.
What you think about him?
Don't really fuck with him that much.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Like
it's off the sites, man.
Yeah. Like that's just saying, it's like it's certain shit that I fuck with, not for like content or anything like that, just specifically for energy.
Right.
I fuck with specific people for specific shit. And most times if I'm fucking with you, like if it's music and if it's on some new music, I'm not really fucking with it in like a lyrical capacity or nothing like that. Like I just kind of like the way it bounce or the way it ride.
Yeah, okay.
But I never really caught too many vibes listening to this shit. I fuck with that Abra chick because she got a cool little soft synth type of sound. Like Father be having them beats that, everybody just got the beats in their
I feel like that's the funny thing though, because you guys' music, like I think people think that you guys listen to that.
Right. A lot of people think that that's the type of shit that we fuck with. Like if the type of niggas who reach out to us, who like wanna fuck with this type of shit that we do, or wanna like book us for shows and shit, like they the ones who trying to like kind of be in that realm.
Right.
And it's like, I don't hate on it, but it's like
that's definitely not where.
Right, but it's not where I.
Like
where
those
I
are not our inspirations. You know what I mean?
Right. Because when a nigga hear me spit, niggas kind of like start to reevaluate shit because niggas change. I change my cadences a lot.
I think one thing too is like at the shows, people see the show footage and it's like, oh yeah, this is like some awful records type stuff and they're tight, you know. But I think if it's just the energy, but if he just spit the verse in comparison to like wrist. If you actually spit his verse on a different beat,
yeah, like
it's a different thing, you know.
Like you know what, I didn't think the awful record stuff was like super lyrical or nothing. Like that. I thought it was on the verge of the mumble shit, kind of like, you know, and then
it's just more like
it's
fun,
more,
fun,
yeah,
fun
it's like
party
some
music.
fun shit. That's
and
what
I
I'm
ain't
saying.
hating on it. I kind of, like I said, I like their structure. I like the visuals, their videos is pretty dope.
That's
too.
why I fuck with it, because Father's sense of like his
He's like-
visual
his
sense,
visuals.
his
Having
business
fun.
sense is great because he's been turning like deals down from like they know what they're doing, you know.
Yeah.
Like with them, I think like if we were
Videos.
from Atlanta, like those would be the homies, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But like I said though, I don't think we make. I feel like a lot of people think that they make music for that like lane of people. That just is not what it is, you know.
Okay, now and then another like, hey man, I gotta. When y'all having another show, man?
We have a show. Me and him are gonna be part of this show at the Renaissance on Thursday.
Oh
Coming
yeah.
up.
Yeah, with the homies forecast.
It's definitely not gonna be like
That's
that.
not gonna be That's not gonna be
It's
like
not gonna be
y'all
like that
typical.
crazy, like-
type.
Nah,
Yeah,
it
It's gonna be
won't
some
be.
smooth shit, kind of like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think the next shows that we gonna be doing this month, like I know he doing some shit
I have
up
a show on
north.
the 24th.
I might go to that shit, but after that, like we going to Portland at the end of this month for
Yeah,
some
I'm
shit
gonna go to
out there.
Sacramento
So
for the show. I got a show with, Originus from Soulection.
I heard that name.
Me
Yeah.
and him and Metro Boomin. So,
Oh man.
yeah.
Okay.
doing some
Hall
shit
of-
that's tight.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Hall of Fame.
So when y'all gonna do another like where y'all got the mosh pit lit shit?
I don't know, man. I don't really be knowing
It
like.
just depends when it come up.
Yeah, it kind of It's like shows really just pop up. Really, it's like I mean
we
because
need
of
to
the
do
way we run shit.
I think we need to do a Halloween party though. or
Oh
something.
yeah, we gonna
We're
do
gonna
like
do
some
it.
Halloween
It's
shit
gonna
for
be the
sure.
grown-ass pizza party.
So it's like next month for sure. Like we got a couple.
I'm trying to make something happen this month. It's just the space is here. It's weird, you know.
Yeah.
Like for us we gotta really facilitate our own shit to run it the way we want. Because if we go to a venue and get a lot of get they might trip on it.
Okay. Well, man, hey, I know I'm a little bit up there, but I want to come check it out one time when y'all do.
Oh yeah,
no,
no, we for sure make sure it's
Homie
yeah.
in the crib, let them know we'll turn it out.
Yeah. If y'all need a crib to do it in.
Nah, we just like doing house parties. Like we'll do anything. It's like we done played in basements, garages. And we
Yeah,
played
keep
in all
that
of the
in mind,
houses.
man, because we be trying. I always be trying to throw some shit. You feel me? Or you get some money. You know what I mean? And we can come together. I'm always open.
Like all that mosh pit shit is tight. Like that shit is really fun. Like I had like like you would see like the way people would be like doing shit at like how like like those awful shows and shit. It's not
Right.
like pit and it's just like niggas just jumping around in a circle and it's tight, like everybody just shoving, like push
Right.
moshing and like doing shit like that. And then we did like this one last show and it was like the first time I'd actually seen niggas like really bleeding. like niggas was bleeding for that one. I was like, okay, and this is tight. Like this was the part of it that I was like, yeah, get this shit up. And it's like, a lot of people was like, the key to success for like Odd Future was the fact that like white kids loved it and shit.
Bro,
So it's
you already know what it is, man. I mean, I see the white girls, bro. Like, I mean, you seem like you know what's necessary, what needs to be done. Like,
so all that shit just
okay.
came as an accident.
Dude,
all that
like,
shit just came.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, and we was talking before, and I brought up Suicide Boys.
Yeah.
I know that's like some other shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? However, I do see like a similarity in like
potential fan bases and shit like that.
Potential fan bases and the visual shit that you be doing, like how you get your sinister shit on, like you looking like you might pull out some shit and start chopping up some shit, or you know,
right?
It's you know what I mean, and then they kind of got that type of shit going too, where you know they look like they, you know what I mean?
I feel like
I'll be drunk and high, like when a lot of those pictures get took, so I'll be like, I don't be knowing how that should be coming out. I see a picture the next day and my eyes rolled up in the back of my head.
I think our bread and butter is that we from here.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
That's from them though, you know what I mean? Like they're like we get it. That's like a southern thing, you know. You look at like Insane Clown Posse or like that's like they have that kind of like rock metal thing, but we're more on
they don't look like they. The Suicide Boys are a little smarter now. Like I said, I don't be knowing lyrical content.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at like some of their visuals, how they fuck the population, and you know what I'm saying.
It's very counterculture kind of stuff.
And then I see what they fans is doing in the crowd and shit. So I'm like, you know, I was like, okay. These niggas got the same kind of type of energy thing going.
The whole thing is like we still don't have an album out. Even like I said, like this Crimewave, this Crimewave project been a year and some change in the making. So it's like we done did a lot of shit in a short amount of time as far as like grassroots go.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like it's not like like we got popping off a one-hit wonder type song and then we just kind of just took over the world or some shit. But it's like as far as being on that real face value level with people and letting them see what we do and letting them kick it with us afterwards and getting to know people and then like really making like genuine fans and friends out of people just like wherever we go. It's like that's where that cult like shit goes. Like come in, it's like we could do a show just about anywhere and it's people that'll pull up for us. And it's like even if it's not like in the tens of thousands of people you feel me that'll pull up, it's still the fact that it's like it's that one genuine connection that you made with somebody, like you smoked with somebody or you done kicked it with somebody after the show and chopped it up.
Yeah.
So it's like it's more so like that's I feel like we reap the benefits of that a lot just by being cool niggas and like just letting niggas like see how like that we really just like to kick it.
It's kind of being accessible.
Right, being accessible, you know.
Right. Okay, so like then let me go here with this question then. Say if them motherfuckers wanted to do a joint with y'all.
Suicide Boys?
Would you do that? Yeah. Do you feel like you compromising your shit or you know?
I feel like it all depends on the content.
Right. I mean,
well, you know what they
like, we don't
about. They rhyme about the same shit. Like,
yeah, it's like we don't. I mean, like for the most part, we don't really have like no features on the shit that we do. Just because.
What if somebody reached out to y'all and was like, "Yo, these niggas."
I think at the end of the day, no matter who it is, if it's dope, then it's dope.
Right. If it's dope, it's dope. Because that's what I'm saying. It's like we didn't actually like reach out for anybody for any features on our shit. Right. Just because we wasn't really sure exactly how far we wanted to go with this. Like realistically, what we wanted to do with Crimewave was, like I said, it was more so like we rapping for resources on this level. So it's like we was just gonna make one album and then just kind of just do our own shit like after that. And then like we seen the responses and it's kind of like the cultural impact that it's having just like in our own city and you know like close by, like the cities nearby, and just kind of seeing that like this is something that a lot of kids and shit can feel at home with. They can't even come to our shows. Most of our shows 21 and over. Yeah. But we got young people out here who rap this shit kind of like it's a home for them, like a community type of thing to be a part of. So
do y'all got like merch or shit, stickers and shit out there?
Hell yeah, we got mad niggas. Like I be getting pictures and videos of people all day off of, you know, having bought our shirts and shit. That's what I'm saying. It's like it should be a lot bigger, but I love how exclusive this shit is because I was talking to my homegirl the other day and she was saying like the reason why like people fuck with y'all so hard is because after seeing y'all play like once, everybody realized that nobody wanted to be the last person who found out about Crimewave, like because everybody can kind of feel like that shit's gonna pop off in some way or something.
Yeah,
like
it just comes with time.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. It's like it just comes with time, and for the meantime, we just gonna keep kicking it. We just gonna keep chilling and shit. Anyways, like doing our local shows in the city, having our local hoes in the city. You feel me? Getting in with our local bros in the city, like just be real, like some real regular niggas until it pop off, and if it never do, then at least niggas that have fun, you know, like at least niggas that partied and they had to have no regular ass job for a little bit, like.
I feel you. Okay, now let me shift a little to the Niceguyxvinny.
Yeah.
How long you been making beats?
I would say I started making beats, like sitting on a laptop or a computer since I was like 15.
15.
Yeah, 24 now. So
9 years in the game.
I think 10.
10 years.
Yeah, like I always was like fucking with music, making music, or like playing like the drums or something.
Man, the nigga turned 25 2 weeks.
So
coming up.
Yeah, my birthday's on the 25th.
So when you perform, is it like you DJ?
It depends. Like I did a lot of my first shows was me doing like strictly just like me on a beat machine kind of stuff, and then it got weird because I was doing shows like before the Soulection stuff in general. Like even Soulection shows, I used to come up with like an SP404 sampler and just play with like beats. But then that's where it kind of got weird because people were like, "Yo, like we want to see you do your beats and stuff, but you should start doing like parties." And I come from like a family of DJs, and I didn't want to DJ. I want to just make music. And I was like, damn, maybe I should start DJing. So then I would like put a DJ set on the 404 and kind of play my beats. I would bring out like Messiah, like my homie, he raps. So I'd bring him out, he would rap, and then I would DJ. So then I was like, damn, maybe I should just get a laptop. So now what I've been doing lately is kind of doing a combination of both. Like my main goal is to have like, I want to be able to go have a band with me do like some live shit, and then be like, alright, y'all like the live shit, let's turn up, and then we do a DJ set and play like what I've been feeling lately. Like that's my main goal. If someone could go see me live for like an hour, it's like 30 minutes of me doing like a live instrumentation, bringing out him to do a song, having some crazy band, and it's like DJ set. That's like my main, what I really want to do.
Oh, I feel you.
Because that's always been the vision from when I first did, the first show I ever did. I said the main goal I want to have is be able to have like turntables, have my brother come do some scratching, me play the piano, me play the drums, and then have like an orchestra with me, and then DJ while I'm DJing, have like the orchestra playing over back that ass up, or some weird shit, just kind of be as crazy as possible with it.
I feel you. Now I saw some footage of you doing some smooth shit, rapping. Like you was doing some smooth shit, like
oh shit, okay,
and I thought I seen bitches reacting like in front of you too, man.
I think that's the thing that a lot of people don't realize. Like he's saying, he listens to oldies, and I'm from Soulection. Like I listen to soul music, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I fuck with them as Crimewave, because it's like I grew up. I used to be like into punk rock, so I never really all the music I was making, I couldn't really channel that into my beats.
Right.
So I was like, okay, we could just do this energy like as far as they go, but. When I guess like with that song that you're talking about, that's like us being able to like, we listen to like Marvin Gaye and oldies, like that's us kind of able to get that
switch the vibe
up.
Yeah.
My music is chill. My music is like chill stuff for the most part.
I didn't even want to do that fucking song that night too.
That was tight.
Nigga, I was so
high.
Did
you have on like a dress shirt or some shit, man? That shit was tight, man. I was like, it was up there doing some shit like this, man. I was like, what's up with this nigga?
And look, everybody that seen that shit.
I was like, yo, you know what, man? Dude, on some real shit.
Nigga.
Dude, listen. On some real shit. I ain't trying to be like telling you where to go with your shit.
Yeah.
But the big crazy nigga with bitches, that shit work. Like when you sit and then you can smooth it out for the bitches.
Yeah,
like,
the direction is going
dude, that's just like Biggie when he did the One More Chance. That was like niggas was not when that came out. Niggas was not ready for One More Chance because Biggie's was on Who Shot Ya and all that type of shit and you know.
See, that's the thing. I had that vision. Like
niggas, he just came and just slap niggas in the ear with that, and niggas had to respect that shit. Like niggas was
before
like,
the show, like when I was kind of planning out what I'm doing, because the band, I told the band like, yo, can I play a song with y'all, and then y'all kind of just come in, and I was like trying to figure out because I had all these beats off my next tape. And I was like, dang, which one am I gonna used, and I was like, yo, we gotta do this one because I envisioned Mook wearing a button-up T-shirt.
That's what I'm talking about. That's real production right there, bro.
I see Mook wearing a T-shirt, rapping the song because the song that's gonna be like.
Look. Wait. Let me shout out Sarah again one more time because like the date, because like bullshit you not, the night before, bro, she brought me 2 motherfucking bags full of shirts, full of like polo shirts and all types of shirts. She brought them all to me, like it was like, yeah, I got all this shit, choose from it. And I was like, damn, this is a fly ass polo shirt. Like, I stood in the mirror for a sec because I wear t-shirts every day of my life. Yeah. Like I love t-shirts, so that's pretty much all I wear. And then I swear, every nigga who seen that video, every nigga who was there, every woman, they all made it a point to be like, and you wearing a button-up shirt. Look, nigga, I'm a t-shirt every day. Look, and I didn't even want to do that shit. That's what I said, nigga.
Yeah, so the thing with that performance,
sometimes you gotta listen to a motherfucker who can see shit you can't see. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
This nigga said it. He said everybody was like, nigga, and you got a button-up on.
Hey, bro.
You ain't never did that.
I was like, man, these niggas is on some cause I thought niggas was gonna be moshing or some shit. I was like, these niggas is up here on some smooth shit. What the fuck? A band? He got a band.
Put a band?
That's the most important thing.
Niggas is up there like straight musicians. I'm like, okay.
That's the thing was we want to be able to switch, like to be able to do that. Not everybody can do. Not everybody's an artist. Not everybody can switch it up. Not everyone. We can do a punk rock song, and then the next song we can do a jazz song, and then the next song we can do a trap song, and the next song we can do a boom bap song.
And niggas got all that shit. I just was like, I really wasn't prepared for that type of reaction to that one. That wasn't even a real song. That's his song.
That song is a combination of 2 songs. Like I have a song where I kind of sampled him on another song.
One of the first songs I ever wrote called Colombiana.
Yeah, and I had this beat. And I was like, yo, I feel like if you said that, like basically me sampling, instead of me throwing like some other sample on there or remixing somebody, I was like, yo, we could just chop up your voice and just loop what he said. So he's like, baby, come by with a nigga 5 side show left, and you gotta think twice. And when I had the beat, he kind of heard it, and I heard it, and then I was like, okay, now what if we do that with the band? And I was like, wait a minute, maybe you should just spit the verse too. So because that verse is that little loop. What he's saying is from another song that we got called Colombiana.
Right.
So I was like, and then for the beat, because it's just the beat that's going to be on the project where I kind of just chopped them up, basically. Yeah. So I was like, so for the live experience, it'd be tight to where we combine both the things. So then when they go home, they can listen to the whole thing. Maybe one day I'll drop like a live version of it, but the goal would be like, okay, you can listen to that stuff off, like that little beat off my project, and you can go listen to his song, but when you see us live, it's like we put the 2 together. Yeah. So I kind of combined the sample with the song that he had, and the live experience.
That shit was,
And it was all improv. Basically.
It was all improv. Like that shit was wild.
I couldn't tell.
I was so damn high before that shit. I remember specifically how high I was because I turned and looked at Vin. I said, "Hey nigga, I think I don't want to do that shit."
I was like, "All right," whatever. And he was like, and then he looked at me. He's like, "You know, I'm gonna do it." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah. I was just like, I was like, Daz was standing right there. I'm like, "Ooh, nigga, I don't think I should do it." This nigga, Vinny turned back around, so facing. Are you sure? I said.
Because I'm telling you, I saw it. I saw the t-shirt. I saw the button up.
That was a good look, bro. Like,
that shit was wild.
You can ask him, like, I've watched that video like 100 times when we first saw it, because like it's exactly what I saw in my brain. I was like,
look, that shit was wild. Look, because look, this the thing is like, you feel me? Now niggas is known for having like women and all over my Instagram for just doing wild shit or whatever, but it's like. It's still some bitches that's just too cool out there. You feel me? That just feel that way in their heart. Right. You can't really knock the bitch. Like, I guess if you feel that way, then whatever. Right. But it was just this one specific bitch. She was like, she was like, I ain't never felt that way about a song before. So I ain't never felt that way about it. So I seen some of my favorite niggas perform.
You got to the point to where like I have to make a live version of that song.
Hey bro, I'm just keeping it lit and keeping it 100 and telling niggas the truth when I see it, man. You know. So I was like, yo, that was pretty dope. I like to switch up. I was like, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, man. I just be observing niggas, man. I was impressed with niggas' musical knowledge when I first met y'all. Everybody don't know. You feel me? Right. Like, niggas knew a lot of shit. I was like, these niggas know a lot of shit. Okay. I feel that.
Pride myself on that.
Yeah, I was like, and then I saw I saw and heard the music after the way I was going with it and the visuals and shit. I was like, okay.
I feel like us as artists, we're like an accumulation of influences. I feel like that's what makes us like in a way, because I'm like a hip hop head, but I listen to like all types of music. He listens to all types of music. Dad listens to all types of music.
Yeah.
So and then when we all get together, it's like how can we combine all this into like one thing to make something new?
And we always find a way to do the shit, and it's like,
you know, we have a punk rock trap song. Like the beat goes from like a punk song to a trap song.
I feel you.
And people might have, maybe someone else in the world did that, but I feel like no one did it just the way we did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Another thing I liked is how y'all, when I seen y'all the second time, how y'all was on y'all way to go do a show. I just like shit like that. Yeah, we on our way to go do a show. We just pass it by. But we on our way to go because we be doing this shit. Like,
and that's why I love doing the shows.
shit.
I love doing the local shows in the city. It's like a lot of people get popping outside their city and then don't know how to bring that shit back home. You feel me? Like niggas is like afraid to do shit at home. Niggas is like in all types of weird feelings and shit about like whether niggas from the city want to kill them or some shit.
Yeah.
I was real like I love knowing that like niggas is out here like really I'm able to walk from my house to a show.
If anything's gonna happen to us, it's gonna be someone hated.
Right.
Well, hold on. That's one of the niggas I was told back in the days when we had our group of shit, we Compton, but you gotta take over your city and your surrounding area and then blossom from that. Like you gotta really take over your soil, like period.
I feel like the most important thing is to be able to come back. A lot of people can't come back.
A lot of people can't come back. That's the coldest part. Is like we ain't shit really because it's like we never left to a lot of niggas. But at the end of the day, it's like to some niggas like we legends of this shit already because we ain't never left. We couldn't leave.
I've done over 100 since I was 16. I've been doing shows like little beat shows, little hip hop shows, all over the spectrum with like Zulu Nation people and then the grown ass pizza party shit. At the end of the day, I still always want to be able to come back here and do a show. Like,
right.
Because the goal is like we did. A lot of people are like, yo, I did 1,000 small shows in the city, so I don't want to come back and do a show here ever again. It's like I want to be able to come back and do one big show that no one ever seen before.
Yeah, it's crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like I was at downtown the other day, like the Performing Arts Center. There's never been a hip hop show at the Performing Arts Center. If we can be the one, if I want to be the one to be like, yo, we do a show. Like they're doing the Complex Con at Convention Center, and Kanye is playing there. There's no Long Beach artists on that lineup.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I saw that.
Oh yeah, that's a whole other conversation.
I saw that.
I was like, fuck that all the time.
I saw that. Now
I'm gonna go because one of the homies is playing.
So you're not performing?
I'm not performing. It's one of the homies is performing. Gold Link is playing. So I'll probably
no Long Beach artist is performing it.
Yeah, but I feel like it's weird because at first I was mad too at all the festivals that go on with Long Beach artists, but I don't want to have like a sense of entitlement because we're from Long Beach. Like, oh, we're from Long Beach, we should be on here. It's like, but I think it is kind of weird that I feel like the people who throw these things, they're not aware of what's going on. I don't think Pharrell is paying attention to local artists. He signed Buddy, and that's the homie. He's cool, but it's like of all the artists that you signed from Long Beach. You know what I'm trying to say?
My problem is it's like the whole Complex Con thing is like the people that are shaping the future of the culture.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, y'all been borrowing from the city forever.
Exactly.
Everyone borrows from here, and there's
people
no mention of this
It's
shit.
like this is Long Beach. You know what I mean? This is Long Beach. It's like people don't realize how much influence we have over hip hop or sound in general. Like one of the dopest funk bands came out. You know Kiddo?
Yeah, I heard of it.
Kiddo's from Long Beach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Long Beach is Sublime, Snoop. Then the whole Dog Pound War's from here.
Yeah.
Like but we don't get enough credit, and it's like it's just whack. And it's not like, oh, if you do a festival here, y'all got to book a Long Beach artist. But it's like, dang, maybe we don't.
We got some shit worth representing though for sure. Like niggas just ain't even trying to make it inclusive.
They ain't even letting little.
Maybe we don't even need to perform.
Little Jabba Rich Crip ain't even getting to do it.
Nah, but maybe we don't even need to be a full performer, but yo, like at least reach out to local creatives and be like, yo, how can we make this?
Vince Staples now?
Nah, I mean Golding, I feel like because him and Golding are cool, so that maybe he would bring him out for the set.
Yeah.
But who knows? But I feel like there's other, there's reasons that we don't know. Maybe people couldn't play, but like maybe Vince might be on tour or things like that.
You know what? A lot of the crazy shit about the city is that like the police here won't let certain niggas do shit.
That's what I heard. I heard they won't let Snoop get in. Snoop can't get in.
Like the police here, like they gotta clear shit. It's mad people. Like I said, it's people who hit us up for shit. Be like, all right, cool, yeah, I want to book y'all for some shit. I just gotta clear it up with the police, and then it's like we never hear back from them ever. You feel me? Big shows, like you feel me, like shows. They was like, yeah, you feel me, like big bread. Niggas like, yeah, we'll pay you fat. Yeah, we want to book you for this shit. This shit hard.
Never hear.
They can't book us like the police. And it's like that's why it's like we got music
why
that
you looking at people you can book.
Right.
Like even if it's like that's what I was saying. Maybe we don't have to perform at. I don't have to DJ Complex Con, but like yo, like at least whoever's running.
I thought you was gonna be.
Nah.
Damn.
nah. Well, he didn't even let it know.
No, that'd be cool. I mean, that's the thing too. I feel like instead of getting mad about it, there's so many opportunities with that. Like I want to do like a pop-up shop before the Complex Con, or you know, because I could easily have one of the homies who's performing come through and we could do something. Or how can we do like a pre-party? Or how can we do after parties?
Yeah, I was definitely thinking about doing a pop-up shop.
What'd you say?
There's a camera right there. Just remember.
Go and ask pizza party for Complex Con.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That would be
like
a good look, bro.
Like instead of getting mad about stuff, we could just be like kind of like a fuck you to them. But even not a fuck you, just like
I don't be giving a fuck about none of that shit. I don't be trying to say fuck you to nobody in they shit because like for the most part, I feel like I represent a certain group of niggas. I represent a certain type of person anyway. And the type of niggas that I represent ain't gonna pay to go to Complex Con anyway. So that's why I don't never trip over shit. Like it's mad shit that jump off.
Complex Con, I have like a 30 homies trying to be on the guest list. So
right.
I really thought you was gonna be.
Nah, I just posted it because the homies were playing. I just wanted to see how maybe like local artists might feel like. But that's what I'm saying. Like people get mad. We could get mad about it, but there's a lot of shit that goes on in the city that maybe we could be involved in, but it's just it's kind of like it's deep. You can say there's a lot to say about it, but at the end of the day, I just feel like we all gotta get together and do our own shit, and maybe that'll get the attention of those people next time. The weird part about it is maybe next year, just say Crimewave we blew up, then they're gonna hit us up like, yo, we want you to play Complex Con, but it's like we was always here.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, and that's why I say I fuck with this cult following shit because just the way people fuck with us is so crazy. It's to the point to where niggas is fans of us as people more so than fans of us as rappers or whatever the fuck it is we even do. Yeah. Like niggas like legit call me on the phone just wanting to kick it, want to smoke or some shit. And it's like that's the type of niggas that they not even fans. Like they just homies. You feel me?
So you like you getting the benefits. Of being a little local celebrity right about
now. And it's like and like I said, it's more so me just chilling and being able to and people knowing that they able to kick it with me whenever they want.
What's the name of that group you said y'all did a show with the youngsters? You said they got a whole following now, y'all.
Okay, yeah. So we actually haven't actually did a show with them. You probably talking about the little homies Godhood. Okay. They got this little group called Godhood, so it's like
as far as do a song with them or?
Not yet. We got mad shit coming along with them because we actually like incorporating our shit and turning our shit into like a label, and we actually gonna focus with releasing some music for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they already like popping.
They young like I said, like pretty much like them niggas, they got potential like a motherfucker because they know how to market themselves because they still young and they just hot. Like they the cool little niggas in their whole little scene. Right. Everybody know who they are. Yeah. So it's like they threw their first show. I went to their very first show and I would have never guessed it was their first show. 100 and we right behind Kings Park off of Lemon. You feel me? Like right off of Lemon over here, you feel me? So it's like niggas is off of 20th.
In the hood and shit.
Niggas in the hood off 20th and Lemon in the backyard. White kids, Mexican kids, Asian kids, all in the backyard, about 200 deep, jumping off of shit, off the garage. Niggas is tripping. Niggas on the garage camera filming. Bitches jumping everywhere, falling off of shit. Mosh pitting. Little niggas, bro. 90% of them. I was the oldest nigga. I'm 24. I felt weird about being the oldest nigga there. But these my little niggas. They like yo, because they wanted niggas to come and they wanted me to come out and perform a song with them. Yeah. They was like, yo man, like can we bring you out? I was like, hell yeah, I'll come out. Like unfortunately, like the cops rolled they shit up, but they got a chance to do. It was lit. Like I seen the vision in it. Right out the gate. As soon as I walked up, I said, oh yeah, these little niggas is hot.
I feel
they got
that's
it.
the thing that a lot of people sleep on too. Is like as much as people see what we're doing, there's other shit going on over here.
Little niggas, yeah.
That's just as dope, or just like in the same type of vision.
Uh-huh.
So instead of just kind of being like, oh, like fuck them, it's like, how can we all get together?
I feel you. You gotta network and.
Because after us,
because the city don't fuck with each other for sure.
Well, hey man, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. It's all about the networking, man. That's why that's why I fuck with y'all, man. I see y'all doing y'all thing, man. It's inspiring all around. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So, you gotta network.
Right.
Okay, now back to you one more time, man. You affiliated with the Soulection movement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How did that come about? How'd you end up fucking?
Well, on Facebook, there's this website called Movement, and that's like so I used to run a radio show at Long Beach City College.
Okay.
Like, a lot of people don't know that. I used to do a radio show, and so did Melzai. He had his own shit.
Right.
And then me and him would kind of get a lot of music from Movement.com. It was like for the beats and the soul music. It was
Right.
like the two dope boys of that.
Right.
So like that's where you see like Jesse Boykins or Soulection.
Right.
And then from that, like just being kind of like I was like young too, so but I've always known about the scene and pay attention to different music. So then Joe, I had him on Facebook. I forgot. I don't even remember I think I added him, but I don't even remember. But I saw that Soulection. I knew about Soulection for a minute, and this is like he was doing a podcast even before Soulection, called
Right.
some other shit. And then I was like, yo, I didn't even tell him I made music. So yo, I fuck with what you're doing, like that you're doing that at Long Beach. That's dope. Cause I wasn't sure if he was from Long Beach, but the simple fact that like, cause out of Long Beach it was like me, Ali, Zero. And there's like other cats who made stuff, but like as far as that lane of music, it was only us in a way.
Right.
People who were kind of trying to be a part of it.
Right.
So, and then I'm like, yo, like respect for doing this out of Cal State, because that's what we need. So
Right.
as far as like the type of music I'm into, for a while, even though like Soulection's bigger, at first like all that stuff was all my homies was like into like jerk music or other weird shit.
Right.
So I would get made fun of, or people would try to go, what the fuck is this weird shit? What is this like?
Right, you
Like
was
the
in
shit
your
that
own
you
lane.
yeah,
You was
in
in your own lane.
always.
Okay.
So, and then I hit him up and I was like, yo, I respect what you're doing. And then he hit me up like, yo, man, I checked out your music. Come to the radio show one of these days. And then ever since then, I would just ride my bike every weekend to school and just chill. I never was like, yo, I want to be part of this, or I just wanted to. It was like finally, I felt like I had like some homies who were into the same shit as me.
Right.
Or as deeply as involved. You know, I had homies who listened to like the same music, but they weren't as involved. You know.
Right.
So I would just go and we would go, and then I did a Jay Dilla tribute show in San Diego with them. He was like, yo, I want you guys to play. And then that day he posted me on Instagram saying, this is our newest artist. I was like, all right.
I heard that.
So it was more, because it was more of a collective thing. And
Right.
It grew into like this, what it is now.
Right.
And that's why I feel like a lot of people ask me like, yo, how come you're not doing more with Soulection? How come Soulection don't fuck with you more? How come you're not one of the? Because when it happened, like, I wasn't even like a man. You know what I'm saying? Like in my brain, like I wasn't trying to do none of that. I wasn't ready to be on like a tour. I wasn't ready to be that person. So I feel like it's a big responsibility.
Right.
And I still haven't even yet to really tell Joe that. Like I feel like Joe maybe feel like, oh, Vinny's like not really trying to. He doesn't really want it. It's like I really want it, because if I didn't want it, like I'm doing little shit. Like I'd rather do more grassroots shit, like building with them. It's like I could have if I was like a pop and Soulection artist, I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't be a Crimewave DJ.
Right.
Straight up. I wouldn't have been able to take the time to go sleep on the floor of a store and work on music with him if I was already popping.
Right.
So I feel like all that shit happened for a reason, and then I feel like once it all kind of the vision goes, it all makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But with that, like Joe posted me on Instagram, I was like, all right. And ever since then, that's just the fam, and you know, I push it like it's like, let's say I push it the same way I would push whatever else I'm a part of. Like, okay, like I'm Crimewave, I'm Soulection.
Right.
So, but it's kind of like it's just a bigger thing now, and I'm still a part of it. I've been trying to find out how I'm gonna. Like, I'd rather take my time than just kind of just ride the wave.
Right. I feel you.
Like if I'm gonna do something, like if I'm gonna do my Soulection album, it's gotta be like the dopest shit I ever did. Because I feel like it's a privilege to be a part of, like, to see that movement from the start. I see a lot of people, you know, like they drop music with them and then they kind of just dip off. It's like if I'm gonna really do this shit, I'm gonna be like, if I do my record label with Def Jam, I'm still gonna have the Soulection logo on there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the big goal.
Are any of their artists like really popping? Like,
yeah, a lot of them have industry placements.
Like
they're responsible for like a lot of gold links following.
Okay.
So because it's like so many things going on with them. It's like the radio show, the clothing brand now, the shows. It's a bunch of DJs, a bunch of producers.
Right.
So it's like everyone is kind of like saying, oh, he's on the Bryson Tiller album. Like Deepak, he produced for The Weeknd.
Right.
Estes produced for like Wale. Kim was producing for Wale. It's just like they're all kind of in their own way.
Right.
I feel like the dope part about us is like we can be like on some industry shit, but still have our own following. Like a lot of the producers nowadays are barely getting hit to that. Like you see Metro Boomin doing DJ sets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but we've always done that. Even before it was blown, it was like we're producers, but we do our sets. Like there's a culture behind that.
Right.
Now the industry's barely getting hit to the culture.
Right.
It's like, oh shit, I'm a producer. I'm fucking DJ Khaled. I'm gonna do a beat set now.
Right.
Nobody was doing that. You know what I'm saying?
My guy, oh shit, what's his name? Ras G.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, he say he pioneered the SP4.
Oh yeah, he's one of the OGs of the 404. He's like one of him and DiBiase and them are like the first people I've seen do that. That's kind of like DiBiase and Flying Lotus and them is where that was like if you're from part of that whole beat scene, the LA beat scene stuff. If you don't got a 404, then you're not really about it because like the 404, it's like you don't need a laptop. You just bring that shit and play that shit live.
Right. He fully like.
No, he's definitely him. Sam I Am. Like,
yeah, he had me come by his crib, man, and he was just like, yeah, man, I revolutionized this. All these niggas do this because of me. You understand me? Rolling ain't shot me shit for that.
Yeah.
I'm hot. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even use this piece of equipment for this.
It was never a live beat thing.
I showed niggas how to do this with this piece of equipment.
He showed a lot of like, I'm pretty sure he got like Flado got that from him and.
Yeah, he said all of them is under me. Like they
cause he's like
came from me. I showed him and then he showed him and then ain't nobody acknowledging that shit though.
Yeah, Raji is slept on in that aspect. I feel like nobody realized he was a big pioneer of that stuff.
Yeah. He be like, I think he be like, because I interviewed him on here too, and he didn't like all these beats right here that we playing and shit. He was like, man.
He likes that slump.
He said this sound rinsy. That rinsy.
He's always been into like.
And I was like, Rinse FM, huh? Yeah, Rinse FM. I don't really like that. I don't really like. What's that? I was like, so what's up with EDM, bro? Like, you fuck with like, what? What? I said, what's up with EDM? What are you talking about? What's that?
Feel that?
Nah, see the thing.
He's an OG ass
nigga. Like with this sound, like that future sound, it's like a lot of people don't realize that's been around just as long. Like if you go listen to like UK Garage,
man,
and like the old the house music, like people want to talk about this hip hop stuff, but house music was way before. You already know.
I was a youngster when Kraftwerk dropped Numbers and Egyptian Lover and all them motherfuckers was getting money off of that shit. So I know motherfuckers
like,
need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like,
you listen to Art of Noise?
Huh?
You know Art of Noise?
Yeah.
That song sounds like the song that came out nowadays. Like that shit still sounds like it's a new song.
Yeah.
And this is like an instrumental beat, like in the 90s, dude. Like I feel like nobody realized like they already. That's what I'm saying. Like everything that's happening now is just. It's always been there, it's just in a different form. Yeah,
I feel you, man. It's just a trip, man. Yeah, man. Okay, let me see if I got everything. If I hit y'all, I know I done had y'all in here for 2 hours and shit, man. I ain't trying to wear y'all niggas out, man.
It's been 2 hours. I be talking, man. So I don't be caring.
Hey, y'all did some interviews before? Y'all did some shit?
Yeah.
Okay, man.
I just don't give a fuck.
Shit like this though.
I talk.
I was on Soulection Radio. It was like a little bit of like. It wasn't that long. It wasn't this long. But
yeah, y'all be playing music.
It wasn't like
and
no
shit.
talk show thing. But that's the thing with Melziah's radio show at Cal State. at Long Beach City College. He would have a talk show type thing where he would talk a lot.
Yeah, he had me on his show too. I gotta have that nigga come in and do his own set in here too.
On my radio show, I would never talk. I would just play beats. it was just like I'm gonna just play music.
Oh man, you got to get your personality off a little bit in between there too, man. For some reason, man, the words when you put some words with your shit, if you don't put no words with it, you gotta have.
I should have a feature on my.
You gotta have a motherfucker put some words.
I should have
with
a feature on my next album. I want to do like the intro on my next album.
Oh man, hey, you know what? I was gonna proposition you for some shit for some money. I got money ideas. You know, I got ideas, bro.
I got like a dope idea. Like I want to do like obviously like that more the sound that I have, but I want to apply that like that Long Beach kind of or the Compton kind of like as far as the interludes and shit. Like,
oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
Whatever you need from me, we can do it, bro. But I got some vision for some money if you know what I'm saying. Because yeah, man. With my shows, I be kind of like rationing out that niggas be asking me for advice about shit, different shit. I'm gonna address an email on here before we get up out of here. But I be rationing this shit out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do like a album though, like a full length of just pure gang.
Have you ever seen the Mike Epps, the album that he did with Snoop?
No, I ain't.
See, it's just him, like some all comedy album, but it's dope. Like, the beats. They have a song called "Whoever Gets to the Phone First, the Other One's Going to Jail."
Wait, what's that? What is?
It's whoever gets to the phone first, the other one's going to jail. And it's like this crazy song with Snoop talking and Mike Epps talking about like if your girl gets to the phone first when y'all arguing.
Oh yeah, that's real. Whoever gets to the phone first, the other one is going to jail. Yeah.
On some real shit, like I grew up like I listened to a lot of vinyls and shit. Like my grandma had a lot. What is that?
Said vinyl?
Vinyls.
No, people be adding the S to it.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Okay,
so I listen to a lot of vinyls and shit.
Okay, I'll fuck with you. However you say it, right? I'll fuck with
like,
you.
Pokemon.
I never heard that one. But yeah, I used to trip out about how like my grandma, she had a Richard Pryor on vinyl.
Yeah.
Like, and she had Bill Cosby on vinyl. Like, it was like, and then she was blowing my mind. I'm like, why the fuck
would they
like these niggas make
vinyl?
music?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that niggas was it was literally just Richard Pryor doing stand up. Just like you could put that shit on record player.
Hold on. So you was experiencing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I was saying like my grandma had all these had all them vinyl like comedy albums though. Yeah. And it's just like, I mean, I ain't like a producer, so I don't really be thinking of sample shit, but it's like, that'll make for fucking priceless shit. Yeah. Fucking priceless shit. Like, right off vinyl and shit. Just because it's like, the nigga was so crazy, I was just thinking, like, who would put this on, who would make an album of this? Like, who would put this on vinyl? But it's like, you can't find that shit, dog. Like, it's just crazy.
Hey,
You heard of Nat Adderley? He would do the Cannonball Nat Adderley stuff, which would be just him talking about, like, zodiac signs. And he'd have all these crazy albums of him just talking.
I ain't never even realized that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. And I was heavy on the Blue Notes.
Yeah, see, he would just have his album, he would talk. It would be a little more musical than what he's talking about, but it's still the fact that it's an album, just someone just talking.
Yeah. I fully see, like I'm going to say this about Richard Pryor, man. And I always tell motherfuckers, I don't know, like, you know, when I was little, man, moms just came home with that album. I'm talking about nigga like 7 or some shit. Mm-hmm. That nigga's crazy. And as soon as I heard it, it was like I knew what he was talking about, but it's really impossible for me to know what he was talking about because I was too little,
too young. Yeah.
You feel me? But the shit was like funny as fuck. The whole shit, like it was like. In a lot of ways, his album was like greater than like regular music. In a lot of ways, like
raw.
I just was really addicted to listening to it. Like even when she gone, like I just get that out and just be playing it while I'm cleaning up or some shit, you know.
I was tripping out about the one that I had or that my grandma had because it was him live in Long Beach.
Oh yeah.
It was like 1976 or some shit, live in Long Beach. He was talking about Long Beach niggas being crazy. He said, man, you can't fuck with no Long Beach niggas, man. And I'm just like, man, Long Beach niggas being wild, but it's just like the fact that he was saying this shit on record. I love hearing niggas talk about the city because it's like, it's a jewel, like it's a real gem. You know, like it's a gang of game and culture that it came out of here, like around the world. Like niggas done got influences from here, like This shit is deep.
I'm gonna tell you, man. My most poignant Long Beach memory, man, was when the nigga was little and the Fresh Fest came out here. Now, y'all niggas might not know this. I've been waiting, like, whenever I go on GGN and talk to Snoop, I'm gonna bring this shit up. Like, cause niggas never talk about this episode. But to me, Long Beach came on the map officially to the world at the Fresh Fest. Okay. A lot of niggas don't know that. Like, niggas just didn't even really think about Long Beach like that until the Fresh Fest happened. Yeah. At the Long Beach Coliseum, at the Convention Center.
Mm-hmm. What year was this? When was this?
Nigga, this had to be like 80 something. This is when Run DMC, Fat Boys, LL Cool J
my uncle, he's a DJ, so I heard him
was on tour. This was the first rap tour, right? Them niggas came to Long Beach Sports Arena, nigga. Long Beach Insane came in that motherfucker. I didn't know they existed. They just came in and went to the front of the first front row, whooped everybody ass in the front row right there. They took over in the front, right? And was just right there in the front and just bang the whole, like, whoever came out on stage, nigga. I think back then, I think LL was first. They was banging so hard, like unruly, to where niggas couldn't continue with the concert. Niggas just started whooping. It turned into whoop everybody ass. It turned into them niggas. It just turned into a war, anarchy concert over. Niggas is. I think it kind of made it to Run. It kind of made it to Run DMC now, but it didn't finish though. Niggas was trying to stop him. It just turned into, man. I saw a nigga get thrown off of the second level. I just saw a nigga just don't even know how it ended. Like, he just landed over there. Don't even know how nigga outside in the parking lot. Nigga gunplay war. Nigga like nigga just. Nigga, it was just like, nigga, we here, nigga. Niggas anywhere else. This is motherfucking Long.
Yo, that's what we need to do at Complex Con. We gotta roll.
It was like, dude.
Yo, we for sure sampling this part.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, that's
bro. Let me back this shit up, man. Did it fuck up? Wait, let me see if it fucked up.
It was gunplay war.
Yeah, man, that was like, nigga, listen, man.
Off the mezzanine, that's what they call this shit, right?
Listen, man, I done seen a couple of episodes of just, cause niggas used to do that shit back in the day. Like I said, you know, like the Uncle Jam's Army shit. Yeah. Like when the Uncle Jam, they used to have shit at the LA Sports Arena. So you know the 6-0 just came in there and said, this is the hard shit.
Oh yeah.
And just, you know.
See, but that's the thing.
But the Long Beach niggas did the same shit. Like they was secretly waiting.
Like they knew the whole shit about to come.
Like it was gonna happen and just
whoop these niggas at my phone, bro.
It was crazy, man. So
maybe we need that kind of stuff again.
That's when Long Beach came on the map. I knew it was Crips in Long Beach after that. I didn't.
Oh, wow, that shit good.
But yeah, man, I guess that's about it, man. Let me see. I think we done went pretty far. Nice, good, long ass time. 2 hours show. Yeah, that's about it, man. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta give some game. Let me address this last email. So y'all could get it, so I can give my niggas some game, cause niggas will be mad at me. All right. Reader listener email. We got an email from a nigga from Los Angeles. He writing a Bossmack. He say, Bossmack, I got a new bad bitch on the team. She bombs. She been looking out for me, man. Taking care of me, man. I really appreciate the bitch, man. The only thing is, man, she want me. She say she can't bust a nut unless I fuck her in the ass. So I always gotta fuck her in the ass at every session, man. And I never been through this before, man. Just in the ass like that, Bossmack. Have you ever been through some shit like this? And what can you say? Anything?
Incredible.
Alright. Actually, man, I have known some bitches that have preferred anal a lot. But they was some unusual bitches. They was like some different kind of bitches. There's some different kind of bitches. Real savage. Like LA, top of the food chain, money bitches, man. I don't know if that had anything to do with that predilection, man. But hey, man, I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of the asshole like that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Real rare for me, So every session, I can't imagine that. And, I don't know, man. I never really dealt with that like that. But if she's a good bitch, bringing shit to the table, looking out for you, man, you can't be just throwing a bitch away because of some shit like that. Just try to do the best you can, work with it. You know what I'm saying? It's valuable. Got to keep a good bitch around, man. It's hard out here, man. We're going to the election coming up, man. You got to keep everybody happy. Keep your team strong. As long as she keep the asshole clean, she got to bleach the asshole for you. It'll be alright. As long as it's clean, you're good. As long as you ain't smelling shit hovering after every session, that's kind of disturbing. That's why I can't fuck with the asshole, because you never know when you're going to catch that. Everybody can take all kind of precautions and shit, but all you gotta do is catch that whiff one time and just throw everything off, man. I just can't take it. I can't. A lot of y'all other niggas can take it, but I can't take it.
Can't fuck with it, bro.
Personal.
Can't fuck with it. But it's like, man, you gotta do what you gotta do to stay fed. You feel me?
Bruh.
You said I love the bitch, appreciate the bitch, food on the table, bring something to the table. She got a job. I mean, she must say, I don't know, he didn't mention if she had kids or not. The only reason why I mentioned that shit is just because it's like, it just kind of seemed like that was going to be the thing, that he was like, well, she got kids and they bad and her baby daddy a crib from wherever, and that nigga be tripping. But I didn't think that was going to be the thing, and it's like, I low-key feel that, like, I would need help, I need guidance on this shit too, because if that was the case, bro, look, nigga like me would have been left. Just because I can't live under them conditions, bro. Knowing that's expected of you.
That's crazy how I want to know how she got to that level. Like, how do you come up with that?
How you get that deep?
Like, how you figure that out about yourself? Like, dang,
figure that out about yourself. How you get that burnt out to where it's like,
I'm not. For some reason, this is not working. So let me try this, and it works. Like, what's next after that? Like, where do you go from there?
Hey, man.
Just kicking the bitch in the pussy. Fuck you, bitch.
Hey, man, I've seen like various pornos. I always, and I talked to some porn stars about that too, man. Like, I'm gonna have a porn star on here in a couple weeks too. I ain't gonna say who it is. It's gonna be a surprise, but
it's gonna be a nigga.
No, I'm talking about a bitch first. Yeah. But the bitches, but the bitches was like, they was telling me like, yo, like, like how everything and pay for everything, everything, compartmentalized. And they was like, don't nobody be liking the ass shit. Like she was saying, make it look good, but don't nobody be liking it. But then I have come across bitches that was like judging a nigga on his ability to fuck a bitch in the ass properly and do it well. Like that was part of it.
Like we need
like none of this shit seemed too far fetched. That's the whole thing. It's just like it's just a lot of shit that I just can't do just based off of, you feel me, the way I be feeling about shit internally, like in my heart. But like,
I feel like maybe that's
it's not. Yeah, it's like I feel like it's not too far fetched. It's like bitches is wild.
It's some shit going on.
It's tight though. It's cool because it's like it's like this is a time where you know, women is more like it's about as casual about shit as niggas are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the whole like asshole shit. It's like I said, it's just, you know, spiritual reasons. I be over shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, that's I couldn't do it every time.
Yeah.
I did it once by accident. Not even gonna lie, I never did the shit on purpose ever in life. Did the shit once by accident.
He was in jail, right?
Bar.
It's all bad.
Bar.
I'm just playing.
But it wasn't like okay, never mind. I don't even can't even elaborate on the shit no more after that.
Well,
It
you
didn't.
set me up for that one.
Ow, nigga! I feel like we having them. Right, you feel me? I feel like that wasn't necessary. You didn't have to throw that one out there, but whatever. But yeah, you know, that's some wild shit. Not every time. Not every time. Because it's like I recently just met some porno bitches the other night, and it was cool as fuck, dope ass bitches. I didn't even know what they did. They was just like some cool little bitches that was kicking it with me, and I was just like, I asked the little bitch name was JoJo. I'm like, hey, JoJo, what you do? Because I was intrigued by the bitch because she just had a real casual attitude about everything I was talking about. And I say a lot of offensive shit for the most part. But she was like, you know what? I can understand your reason behind that shit. She told me she loved my heart. She said, I love your heart. I said, I fuck with you. I was like, what you do? Like, because she was just enlightened. She was just a real ass bitch that I just enjoyed spending time with. Yeah, she was like, I was like, what you do, JoJo? She was like, porn. And I didn't know how to like approach it from there. I didn't know where to go from there because it's like I instantly was intimidated just at the thought of like where I go from here.
Right.
Because it's like, do I talk about porn with her, or do I just like ignore that?
What I mean, you know, we could go into, you know, how do you enjoy your job and, you know, perks, ups and downs.
Right, nah, but that shit, like basically. All the shit that she was saying leading up to that just began to make a whole bunch of sense. So I was just like, bro, I was just at a loss. I'm like, all right. Because she had said a whole bunch of wild shit. I just thought she was just like a cool little free bitch. She is technically. She's not free. The bitch get more money than me.
Right.
You feel me? Right. But I just couldn't understand like where to go from there. But she was talking to me specifically about like the fact that like she don't mind like the whole fucking and ass shit. Like if that was something that she had to do every day, she'd do it every day until she get burnt out on the shit. And I was just like, fuck. Wow. Like that just seemed it just seemed too intense.
Right, I feel you.
Like, cause I feel like for the most part that shit is like more acting than actual like bitches really just loving the way that shit feel. Like you just act on it.
Right.
I was
you
like,
just
damn.
You just selling
willpower. You feel me?
But the crazy part is that there's people in the world who might just need that only, like the girl.
Right. Just need that only, like. But yeah, but like you said, like how you get that deep? Like what the last nigga do to you? What that nigga done did? You feel me? Like, was it good or a bad experience?
Yeah, there's
like,
always like an influence. You know what I'm saying?
Some gotta lead you there, and it's just like it just leave more questions than anything really.
Yeah.
It's just so many questions that just arise. Like she can only bust a nut.
Like imagine if.
Like how can you?
Imagine if you're fucking a girl and she's like, "Yo, you need to hit me in the head with the spatula."
It could be just
like,
equally as bizarre.
How did you figure this out?
Like, I know bitches that like if you fuck with them, you're gonna be required to whoop her ass a couple times.
Like punch on her?
Or she's not gonna, she's not gonna be respecting you, and you're gonna get there, and she's gonna take you there like almost unconsciously.
Right, she's gonna provoke you.
She's gonna do certain things over time that's gonna either you're gonna do that or she's gonna start fucking with you a different kind of way.
Right. She gonna begin to like
to where you ain't gonna be.
Your role ain't gonna be as important. I had a choke me till I pass out, bitch. Okay. And then I was like, okay, it's never mind. It's just like, bro, I don't understand why bitches be into shit like that. Because the thing is that like I said, ain't shit too far fetched. Like I be into shit as long as I don't gotta do no wild shit. Right. I'll choke you. Right. And you feel me? Like the shit just got real extra out one time. I ain't never really fucked with like a beat me up type bitch, but I think I'd be into it though, low key.
The fucked up part is in the moment, what do?
Beat her up.
Or you beat her up.
I've been asked for a black guy before, and I was like, that's too much. Come with that shit.
She asked for a black guy, like punch me in the face.
Hey man, I've known bitches that said, you know, if you don't get aggressive, I'm gonna start to doubt.
Oh shit.
You feel me?
Really
I might say some shit to you if you don't respond. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like it, dude. I sincerely believe. Like I know, and we have a nice woman in here, but I don't know if she gonna agree with this. But I'm a firm believer, and you gotta say, bitch, shut the fuck up, maybe once or twice a month. Like, just to keep a good vibe.
Off top.
Just, bitch, shut the fuck up. Don't say shit, like, really, like, but at a certain time. You feel me? Like.
Right, just to touch base, just to touch bases on everything. Like you gotta fulfill all the obligations that are.
People might walk out of this conversation like in the wrong moment though. Like my mom's gonna be like, "Yo, bitch, shut the fuck up."
Nah, don't do it to your mama, but like to your female significant other. Like I even had my G-moms, rest in peace. She told me some shit. She was like, "Hey, grandson, you know, sometimes your grandfather just told me to shut up."
That's what my grandma said.
And I started crying and shit, but I just got over that shit.
I started crying and shit. I just got over it, and I just ended up shutting up. Did she end up shutting up?
She said, "I just shut up. I just got over it. Like I was talking too much." And this is a serious woman, like, talking to me. I'm like, damn, like, okay.
I cried a little bit. I got over the shit.
Like
Shut up.
this could lead to keeping it real goes wrong, though. Like, someone's going to be listening.
Hey, I think you got to pick and choose your battles. You know what, man?
I feel like any nigga could get away with it. Real shit.
I'm a firm believer in, like...
And you got to deal with the big brothers.
Bro, I'm a firm believer in if you don't check a bitch...
Right.
Then you the bitch.
Right.
You feel me? Like, if she do some shit to you the way you, both of y'all know you supposed to check her right.
Both of y'all know you got a pocket.
And then you just don't fulfill your obligation of following through.
Mm-hmm.
Then, you know, that's a mathematical formula. That's
right. If you don't check her, it's her job to test
you. You become a bitch. Like,
right.
You know,
right, because the whole dynamic.
Bitch might come back and be like, yeah, I remember that time I said that wild shit to you and you didn't even say shit.
Whole dynamic done changed, and she a fucking nigga that'll slap her for sure.
Hey, man.
If she gonna press you like that, she'll fuck that nigga that's gonna slap her.
That's
she gonna think about that shit.
It's crazy shit, bro.
I believe you.
It's wild out here.
Damn, you know what? That's some wild shit. We just start talking about some real tight shit. I've been thinking about all this shit.
It's wild out here.
Nah, because I've been like I think about this type of shit a lot, just because it's like. I don't really be knowing, you know, like the dynamic of how, you know, like the relationship gonna form with, you know, me and anybody really. Like women specifically is just like always kind of like end up being one type of nigga or another.
Yeah.
Like in their eyes, but I always feel like I'm the same nigga. But it's like I try to be real cool with everybody, especially with women. Like for me, like they evoke that sensitive side of a nigga.
Yeah.
Like for the most part. But like even then, it's like sometimes it be unprovoked for me, bitch. Like, and then you know it be cause for conflict, but I feel like I'm good at like being firm in my reasons for shit. So it's like,
right.
You feel me? What? You feel me? Like, you know, I still respect you.
It's a. You know what? I'm gonna go deeper on y'all niggas, man. It's like I believe when you start to interact with a bitch, you go into like a ritual, like it's a kick ritual. Like you might have to kick a bitch, and then you gotta kiss her and make up, and then you gotta kick a bitch again, and the kick don't have to be like physical, but it could be like psychic kick, with words, or you know what I'm saying, or action, disciplinary action, whatever you want to call it. It gotta be something like, you know. I just believe, and then I believe motherfuckers go into that naturally, like, cause you want to be cool. Your base level is I just want to be cool,
right?
But then a bitch should just provoke you like in a certain direction, the way you forced to respond a certain kind of way, even if you don't want to be like that.
Yeah,
like you gotta be like,
yeah. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I grew up around like a lot of crackheads and shit. I didn't like necessarily grow up with them like next to my house or nothing like that, but niggas just, you know, just growing up and shit, like you'll see that shit, so it'll be nothing. It's like randomly see a nigga beat his bitch up.
Right.
Random, beat her up.
Right.
Fuck her shit up. Tripping.
Right.
Talk shit, beat her up.
Next
Next day, she back with the nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me? Even the same day, she back with the nigga, and it's to the point to where it's like, even on that level, it's like I be trying to stay. I stay out of certain shit, just at least until I like have a full understanding of what the fuck going on with the dynamic of that shit. Because it's like, I swear, like, you know, it be provoked on both sides and shit, but it's like sometimes people can tolerate certain shit from the person that they fuck with.
Hey, bro.
It's like me, I don't really tolerate a lot of shit. Like it didn't got, you know, niggas didn't been everything. Niggas done been drunk and been high, and you know, bitches is talking shit or whatever like that, and then it'll be whatever it is. But it's like for the most part, it's like if she stay, then it must be because it's like she like that's a level of like that's a level that she willing to deal with. You feel me? Like that don't go above her threshold for that shit. Like you punching on her is like, all right, well, that's under the confidence. Some bitches will stay if you cheat on her. Some bitches will dip on you for talking to another bitch on the phone. Like like sometimes that shit just fall under the certain categories or just like shit that y'all got between y'all two, like, you feel me? So you probably won't let the next nigga do it or the nigga before you do it, like,
right.
But she'll let you punch on her, like.
Hey, I have seen a good Samaritan. Like I seen like a nigga checking his bitch, right, vigorously in the parking lot, checking. Bitch, shut the fuck up, bitch. What, bitch? Right. Bitch, I'll fuck. Say something else, bitch. Slap the shit out of her. She started yelling, "Get your ass in the car, bitch." Then I seen a good Samaritan just come up, "Hey man, what the fuck are you doing?" And touch the nigga, and both of them beat his ass thoroughly.
The bitch and the nigga.
Bitch and the nigga beat his ass thoroughly. Left him there on the ground, got in the car and mashed out, and dude was just still laying. And I was just like, you see that?
Yeah.
You don't get involved in shit that you do not understand.
Right. I learned that shit young.
To be like,
learned that shit young. Stay the fuck out of it. Mama told me that. Stay out of that.
My mom's friend died because of that. Yeah.
He tried to be
a good
Samaritan.
Tried to step in. Hey,
he tried to Captain Save-A and not realizing that she didn't want to be saved and that the dude was gonna like shot him.
And he died right there.
He died right there. He's like, he went and he was like, "Oh, why you talking to a girl like that? You don't disrespect women." And like,
dude, I ain't gonna even talk. I ain't even got no words for you, nigga.
Yeah. It's like you can tell when it's like, oh, this is just a couple thing, or you can tell like this some shit you gotta kind of be like,
yeah, man. I mean, you know,
like
I'm not saying I'll watch a bitch just get beat down or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying?
Niggas come from a world where that shit, like, I don't know. It's like, it's not like I never just be like, I come from a world where that shit cool, but I come from a world where certain shit happen and, you know, they get dealt with a certain type of way. It's like, you feel me? If you see somebody getting their shit beat up, like, all right, well, look, either you gonna have to make a decision about that shit off the way you feel inside. So I'll be over shit.
That literally happened.
I'll let anybody get beat up.
Me and my grandma was in my house, and then we just hear somebody screaming, and this guy just beating on this girl. And he took her purse, and she's like, "I need my purse." And then we find out, they're arguing.
Yeah.
And he like had her on the floor, and my grandma's like, "Mijo, just leave it alone." I said, "All right."
Just let it unfold. It'll be alright. It'll get quiet in a little while.
And then literally when we was driving, where did we go in the car today? Oh no, I was with my grandma. When my grandma was taking me to the spot that we all met up at, we saw that same couple holding hands walking down to El Super.
Stay out of it.
Stay out of
it. Alright, y'all. That we 2 hours and 30 minutes in. That's nice and solid. I appreciate y'all coming out. Niceguyxvinny.
Download my album when it comes out.
Hell yeah. Jason Mass.
I don't know what's gonna be called yet. I'm figuring out that like this week.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be something in Spanish or Portuguese.
Hey man, whatever, man. I'm fucking with you, man. Like I said, I got put up on y'all by I knew about you from Soulection, and then I met y'all at the art walk, but old boy, he used to work for Outfitters. Ivan. Yeah, he the one that told me about Miles Eye, and then I followed him on Instagram and shit like that.
Yeah, because I would always see you around, but I had no idea that you knew who I was till they told me. They're like, "Yeah, we were talking to Bossmack." He's like, "Yeah, I fuck with Vinny." I was like, "What?" Damn. I literally go walk past you every art walk. Like
no shit. Yeah, see, I know who he is and everything. Listen to the music. It's a small ass world.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was like when you mentioned that shit. I was like, damn, like you don't know this nigga be right here all the time. Like I feel you probably just had never put the face to the, name.
I didn't know.
I'm like the nigga right here, bro.
Yeah.
We didn't looked at your setup after all nigga for a year, a couple years at least, couple years. Niggas have been walking through there kicking it because it was like it used to be bitches down there for sure. It was always just like. For sure, just walk down there and just kick it for a second.
It was kind of cracking this past week.
The last one, yeah.
We just was out there, man. Some white bitches came down there for me, man. I was like,
came down there for me, man.
I was like, damn, for real. She said, we
hey, some of them didn't follow me on the gram. I'd be like, ooh.
Oh, so white bitches.
Some of the ones from you specifically, from your shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I said, all right. That's it.
Well, you know what?
Because you posted that picture of me, and I was like,
I don't be. Big up in a lot of niggas though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess.
Like, every time it happened, like this nigga post a picture of me like on this shit, like a couple followers and shit.
Yeah.
Same with like
you can't get my hoes now.
They can't get
yeah.
Niggas be having to be selective about that shit. It'd be like once every couple months or some shit. Like, all right,
I'm gonna show you some love real quick.
I'm gonna show you some love real quick.
Niggas don't want to, man.
Yeah,
it's all good though. That's all good, man.
No, on some real shit though. I fuck with you for having us come through though, man. This shit was cool.
Yeah, man. That's it. I'm gonna shoot y'all some shirts too, man.
Tight.
I wanna make sure I lace y'all.
Got some big nigga size shirts.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. The Top Mac Nigga Show is a Bossmack Industries production. Put your hands together for our special musical guest. I ain't gonna even say no names.
Run up in your house, looking for the lick. Want whatever you got up off that caper that you hit. See money on your coffee table, show us more up in your safe. Bitch gon' get to crying when this gun come off my waist. The type to aim it at your face. Young nigga out here wildin'. Count out $20,000 on your kitchen island. Next we hit your living room and rip your TV off the wall. Pistol whip you in your mouth and strip your bitch down to her drawers. Flex up in your Rolex, floss your Cuban link. This flocking got me poppin', got my bitches wearing mink. Want everything but the kitchen sink. That's how a nigga gon' get rich. Tie you up and leave you in the closet with your bitch. I'm making plans to spend these bands before I even dip. I melt down the gold, electronic sold, and the new gun on my hip. But before I can hit the dough, I heard that hammer click. The fucking knot just slipped. Shit. Jason Mask coming through your back door. One up in the chamber. Ain't nobody safe when I'm looking for that safe nigga. Your life in danger. If I have to ask again, I'ma beat your ass if you looking for your savior. Cause Jason Mask coming through your back door. One up in the chamber. Now I'm stressing cause I can't see this nigga, but I heard that loaded weapon creeping down the hallway, gripping on that Smith & Wesson. Partial to the bullshit, any nigga can get a bullet. Hell nigga be tripping, my mental sadistic. Cock that pistol back and pull it. Searching through this nigga hum, I'm clutching on that tray by crumb. I'm trying to find this nigga before he put a hollow tip in my dome. Yeah, I'm coming down the stairs and yell out, I know you still there. Met him in his living room and pushed a bullet through his hair. Wasn't part of the mission, but consider my position. Either I'm gon' go to jail or somebody gon' come up missing. Duffel bag of cash, I pulled the work from out of the stash and grabbed the safe from under the bed and cracked that shit in AB shed. Hit the back door, he waiting with the car on. And once he found out what I did, that nigga left and stayed gone. But before he took me home, tossed that pistol in the flood control. The untouchable Jason Mask coming through your back door. One up in the chamber. Ain't nobody safe when I'm looking for that safe nigga. Your life in danger.